Welcome back, Chooms. It's another Friday night firefight, or I'm sorry, Friday night kerfuffle. Haha, just kidding. You guys can recap and fill in what happened in our last few episodes because Wes is back from Europe. Thanks for joining us tonight, Wes. Welcome back. Um,
Arrivederci.
yeah, yeah. How was your Euro
Buonasera.
tour? Was it fun?
Simon. No,
Bellissimo.
it was awesome. Yeah, my God, I'm trying to sign up for health insurance right now, and I wish I was back in Europe already.
Oh shit, dude,
Um,
you're late. All right. Anyway, let's let Turbo fill you in on what happened and why you don't have any cash.
So a lot of things happened, man. Pink Eye took our money.
oh no, that bastard.
We beat him up and took his Scorpion missiles and used it to escape the combat zone safely. So we kind of used we got revenge on Pink, beat him up, and then we used the Scorpion missiles to escape the combat zone. But yeah,
Nice. Okay.
we don't have any money, and that's why we are being roadies or uh, got this gig uh, to be roadies for or techs for Euro Tour for Jack Entropy, which Toma did for us. So it's kind of like our new fixer. So
Nice.
after after a successful night of concert and then our duties as uh, back backstage staff and bodyguards to Jack Entropy, we find out that he escaped or he snapped out. We tracked him down to a club and then we found or a casino run by Triad or I think it's Asian gang.
That's a
And
good
then when
guess.
we went there, he left apparently on a automated car, which then Jack wrecked, and then we're in the middle of nowhere. And now we find Jack officiating or leading some battle between two gangers, and we're in a pit fight right here. So these are
I think he just
uh,
wandered into it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like these two triad sections were getting ready to like lop this guy's head off or whatever for being like a snitch between the two of them. Like one of them was trying to defect from one group to the other, but like they wanted to resolve the issue first, so like they're doing some kind of I don't know, like they were going to battle it out, and kind of seemed like Jack just wandered out of nowhere in between all of them and just started like acting like a jackass.
Yeah.
Well,
And there's a media guy that's following us. We're gonna say.
all right, good. Any questions, Wes?
Uh, no, that makes pretty good sense. So I cannot take my rifle, which ain't the end of the world. That's okay. But I do have my pop-up pistol, thankfully.
Yeah, a lot of people had to
Um,
leave things behind that they wanted to bring. That's what happens when you go on tour.
yeah. Um,
You can't take
maybe
the
I'll finally
rifle.
plan to go with them. So do I at least get the pop-up pistol or no?
Yeah, I think you can
Why
bring the
couldn't you
pop up
take your
pistol.
rifle?
I mean, you could. You just can't like. I mean, okay, go ahead and try and walk around with it. Just give it a shot. See how that works.
Okay.
No,
Well, I mean, I can't even conceal it, So there's no point really. I'm gonna like at the moment's notice to go in public, it's gonna be like, oh shit, like that's not allowed.
Yeah.
I don't want to like fuck everything up.
So anyway, we're gonna plant you here, you know, in the middle of this firefight. Welcome to the kerfuffle. What the guys were trying to explain, the last, you know, when we last saw our heroes, they were about to get into this gang fight between two rival gangs. That's about all you know about them. That they both have a dispute over one of their members who's tied up at the moment. Jack, Entropy, comes out of the shadows saying, this woman who's tied up is my queen, right? He's high as a kite. Probably won't remember her in the morning. But anyway, point is, it's your job to get him back to the hotel. So y'all can roll for initiative, and we'll see what happens. It looks like we have enough players. We don't have any new ones. I don't know if Arco is going to join us or not. I'll send him a little ping here, say, hey, you got room, you want to come?
Okay, so reroll, or should we use the one we have already?
Oh, if you already have one already, you can use that one. So I don't know.
10.
One in combat sense. I don't know if that actually adds to the initiative or not.
Yeah, I think it does. If you have.
It does. You got the 11.
That's like the one thing it's supposed to be good for.
Yeah.
That I was gonna say, Turbo, why don't we re-roll, because you and I both got the same initiative anyway.
Okay. Rerolling. Up.
I ended up rolling the same thing anyway. But I imagine you'll, yeah, that's the more normal initiative for you.
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah, that's a more normal initiative for you.
Yeah. So how many guys are there? How many gang members?
Yeah, how many game members? That's a good question. So this is where I kind of fucked up, where I didn't really do my homework. So I'm looking for pictures I can add here, but I don't see any I can use. This is so alright, well. We're going to add some NPCs, and we'll just use those guys. Add turn. Here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to roll 1d10. And what is that? That's a 5. Okay, so 5 plus 13. 5 plus 13 is 18. Oops. Alright, so this NPC, if I can just change, god damn it. Well, I wish that I had more control over this. Could change. Did I just delete it? Fuck me. God damn it. Okay, so I do want to have a little bit of difference here, so I got to create some characters. Sorry about this, guys.
No, that's cool. But I was gonna say does Wes have his weapons on him or not? Because I know the rest of us brought weapons with us, and we're not necessarily walking around anyway. Like if he came with
a pop-up
if
gun,
he went with
unless
Ed in the van.
if he wants to come with a pop-up gun, that's fine. If he wanted to bring another handgun, I'm comfortable with him choosing from any number of different handguns that would suit him. He just has to pay for it.
Okay. I just don't have any money. Well, could I like trade in the rifle for an equal or lesser value pistol?
Have sold your rifle.
Yeah, just sell your rifle, dude. It's worth 440 Eddie, or 450.
Okay.
Eddie.
Yeah. I'll sell it. Okay, and I'll buy a pistol.
Okay, cool. All right, so now
give me a sec.
put the demon on there.
Trusty Cyberpunk handbook.
Jesus. All right, so the demon got 18. All right, now we got more of these demons we can add. Anyway, whatever. So there's the demons and then the galvanized roses. So add a turn. Oh, let's add another character.
So these are just like street gangs, right?
Yep.
So then on top of the street gangs, at some point we do have triad members looking for Jack.
Possibly, yeah. You may have ditched him. I'm not sure. Save changes. Okay, Rose. I think this will work. Oh shit, wrong one. Okay. Almost there, guys. Thanks for bearing with me.
Very good.
Alright, so now the galvanized rose. I'm gonna have them roll for
Sure,
initiative.
Wes is shopping, and I'm bringing up all my stuff that I need for game.
Reflex is 9 plus 4. They get a 13. So it's a group, and I guess, yeah, call it a. And then I think the other NPCs are the needles, psychic needles. These guys are up on the hill, on the other side of the fence. 7 plus 1d10. Alright, they got a 10. Alright. Rusty, are you with us? Guess Rusty's not here. Just gonna send him a quick note. Hang on, I got a sec, guys.
Hello, this is Unified Financial Credit Union Fraud Prevention Services calling for Snowball Brown to verify recent transactions on your Unified Financial Credit Union credit card. To continue in English, press 1. To continue in Thank you. You need to verify recent activity on your credit card in Indian 33006, and this is Snowball. Press 1. This is not the card holder. Thank you. If you're in your Unified
still have some glow sticks. Oh hell yeah!
Thank God.
And I got my cowboy hat. I'll fit right in Europe.
Like a glove.
I don't think Arco is ever going to make it into one of these games. He keeps saying he wants to, but he doesn't show up.
Hey, sorry about that, guys.
It's fine.
Looks like Omega's not going to join us,
Hmm.
but that's okay. Um, so we'll just have Rusty cowering in the corner back there, and Wes comes to his rescue. Haha. All right, guys. So everyone's clear on who's going when. Gonna take Rusty out of combat. Going back here. This is I Spy. We'll bring him in here. Said, and we'll add him to the turn order.
That's the media.
Yep. So we're gonna roll 1d10 for him. Add 7. Okay. So Toma, what's your reflex?
7.
All right. I guess I'll let you go first, in front of I Spy. And Turbo, your first move. Oh, let me put more of these characters on the screen here. Do this right.
Oh,
So this is Jack. I'm gonna designate him with some text here. I don't know if it'll stay. Maybe it doesn't stay. I don't know. There it goes. Okay, so when you click on him, his green bubble should show his name. This is Jack. All right.
okay.
There is a another NPC who is tied up over here. This is Jack's queen. We'll call her Queen. Alrighty.
Oh, okay. And then there are people fighting in the middle, right?
Exactly. There are actually two gangs forming a ring with two of their designated fighters in the center. So, for the sake of purposes of this, we're going to say that How many are there? Let's see here. I guess it's up to me. Alright, so since we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people shown here, we'll say they're 5 and 5, and then each one has a designated fighter. So there's 6 from each gang, and then 1 person tied up. So 6 demons and 6 galvanized roses. So I'll write in there text box whether they're a demon or a rose. Maybe that'll help. So these 2 are demons. Get a few more demons here. So these are all demons. D. And then we'll bring in the galvanized rose gals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the fighter in the middle. Okay. So type in R for rose. Okay, go ahead. Turbo, you're up.
So, did they all look at Jack?
Yep, they're all kind of like stunned that, you know, what he's claiming.
I'd like to move as close as possible to him.
Okay.
My movement is 18 run.
I think that each square should probably be about 2 meters.
Okay, so 9, 1.
Here, let me fix the
2.
let me fix the stuff here. Cell distance is 2 meters. Save. All right, that should work. So you could get to him. He's 18 meters away.
Okay. So yeah, just rush up to him. And I guess that's my movement. And I guess if I can talk to him, like, Jack, what are you doing here?
All right. So we'll leave that as your turn, and we'll move on to the demons. Demons are all kind of like, what the fuck? Where'd you come from? Kind of shit. I think they're still trying to figure out what to do.
Okay, as long as they're not attacking. unless Jack has something to say about it.
The 20 demons begin unlimbering ironmongery and running forward. So these two are obviously going to try to engage you in combat. The ones that are closest to you. All right. So their first move is going to be a punch and a kick each of them. So they're going to do some melee. Now these guys also have weapons on their feet, so that gives them a little bit. They got like gloves and boots with razors that give +2 damage.
Okay.
And they're using boosters, so they move pretty quick. Alright, so they got some capoeira moves on them, it would appear. So for capoeira, they get some bonuses, I believe, for kicks and punches. Yeah, they get a +2 to kick. So,
Are we in Britain right now? What
You're in-
European country are we in?
you're in Britain, yeah, Liverpool.
Oh god, this sounds like Liverpool, a bunch of drunk.
Oi, we're going at the pub, right?
Yep.
We're in the England.
4, 5, 6 plus 13. You gotta beat a 19.
Okay. Dodge. Dodge
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah, or you can use your gung fu.
Let's start this off with one block. Just oh damn!
All right, good.
Cool.
Ace.
All right, so the other one.
Alright.
So he's gonna.
Jesus Christ.
So she's gonna follow up.
Some for the rest of us.
She's gonna follow up with a punch. This one's only at a +1, so we got 13. Hold on a second. 14 for punch. I think I added wrong. That's okay. So it's a 20 to beat against the punch. All right, so that one got through. I gotta roll for location
Okay.
in the chest, and there's a +2 damage for the razor, +4 for the skill in capoeira, and then also a +1 for the bonus maneuver for strike. So that's a +5. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points of damage plus 1d6 divided by 2, which is basically another 1. So 7 points of damage. Armor only counts as half.
Okay, so my armor on the chest is 17.
Okay, so your armor actually keeps it at bay, because half of that would be a little over 8. So there's only does 7 points of damage. I think. Oh wait,
Okay.
wait. I'm sorry. I forgot to add the damage modifier because of their body size. Hold on a second. Body type is 8. I think they get +1 to damage. Maybe a +2. Hold on. Okay, so they get a +1 to damage. So that brings their damage to a total of 8, I believe. Hold on, let me double check, because they got 1.5 or 1 for the punch itself. They get a +2 for the rippers. So that brings it to 3. +1 for the body type damage modifier brings it to 4. They get to add 4 for capoeira, and then another +1 to their strike. So that actually brings the damage to a total of 9. So you suffer 1 point of damage. That breaks your armor, brings it down by 1 from 17 to 16, and it causes 1 point of damage to the 3 location. And roll on the stun table. You barely save.
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely. Damn. It's so hard.
Nearly knocks your wind out. Okay, so the other two are rushing around to hold Jack. And they engage him in a hold, grabbing each of his arms. These other two rush on to stand by in case they need to attack you as well. So they're holding their action. So I'll write in there, hold. Big ol' H for now. Okay. Alright, so that's the demons. Wes, you're up.
Alright, so the pistol I acquired was a heavy automatic pistol, the Sternmeyer Type 35. Big gun here. So let me see. Oh boy. There's a lot of people. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Who are these guys?
So all 6 of these folks are the opposite gang, the Galvanized Rose.
They're not big fans of us.
Well, they just rolled differently on their initiative, so they're going next.
And those guys are surrounding him.
Yeah, Turbo, why are you on here twice? What happened here? I think maybe Turbo may have gone before you. I don't know. Something's wrong here.
No, I thought Wes was 15, I was 14.
Okay, well, in any event, you've already gone. So
Yeah.
we'll skip your turn when it gets to you. I don't know how everybody got out of order here, but somehow we did. And then, for some reason...
It had us in reverse order.
For some reason, the roses didn't get put on there. So I gotta do this again. Add turn. Put the roses on there. I forget what they rolled. So I'm gonna have them roll again. I think it was a 10. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so there we are. Oh wait. No, it couldn't have been a 10. Shit. I'm gonna roll again for them. I think it was a 13. But we'll call it an 11. Alright. Carry on. Turbo, you already used your action. Wes, you're up.
behind cover here and then take a shot at this guy?
You can do whatever you want.
I can do it. About how far am I?
You use the ruler here?
The,
If you use the ruler, then you can measure the distance. 28 meters, looks like. 30, roughly.
I never knew how to use the ruler. Could you explain that?
So there's a ruler on the, I guess it's the 5th icon down from the top on the menu on the left-hand side.
It's the 4th for us because we're not DMing.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Alright. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and do a 3-round burst if I can at this guy.
Okay, I don't think that a pistol has 3-round burst capability, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, no?
What's your rate of fire?
Oh, it's only 2, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
then I'll just do a,
2-round burst?
no, I don't think I can do that. I think the rate of fire is just like, I can do 1 extra action, basically, is all I can really do.
Well, I think the way it works is you could fire up to 2 targets, but each target would be a -3 for the second target. If you wanted to fire both rounds at the same target, you could fire 2 rounds, but you wouldn't get a +3 bonus. You would just, be able to possibly hit him with 2 rounds.
I'm gonna do a cold shot at that guy's head right there.
Okay.
Close range.
So only the first shot can be called. The second round, if you're going to fire both rounds this turn at the same target, would not be a called shot.
And would that count as an extra action?
No, not if you're firing at the same target. It just means that you're firing up to your full rate of fire at that target. It doesn't give you a bonus either, so it just means that you might hit with that second shot. Now
You get a bonus bullet.
yeah.
That's true, I get a bonus for it.
So now
Alright, well, the first one I'm gonna do-
here's the thing: if you hit your target called shot, and you make the target shot with at least 1 point over, then I assume that if you're shooting 2 bullets, then the second bullet also hits. All right. So in order to shoot, it's going to be short range. So that's a 15 to hit. With the called shot, it's going to be a -4 to your die roll.
Four. Hey, there we go. 10 damage to the head.
Hey, wow, there you go. Damn, that was a good
Double
attack.
damage plus 20.
So this guy, was this who you were shooting at?
I was thinking to shoot at this guy here, the closest guy.
Oh, really? Okay, but you're hiding directly behind this vehicle. You don't really have a shot. Who is your target?
Okay. I was hoping to maybe like down that range of fire right there.
Okay,
So
so
kind of like in between these two.
so this guy. Okay, keep in mind
Yeah, that guy.
these circles are the original spots. There's nobody there now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your target. All right.
Yep.
10 points of damage to the head. They're not wearing any armor, it looks like, on the head.
Well, it's double damage to be 20.
For real. Okay, so
For real?
this dancing demon, now the dancing demons are all female. Her head explodes and brain splatters all over her 2 gang members who are kind of like, what the? Who's got weapons out here shooting weapons?
Wes is gonna say, I didn't realize this was also a wet t-shirt contest.
So now there's also another dead demon here. Looks like your pal Jack also just shot somebody in the head. So this is the second one. These demons are getting pretty enraged now. Deads. big X on this person. Okay. That's your turn. We'll move on. Good job, Wes. Turbo, you already took your turn. Galvanized Rose's turn. Alright. So these 6 are like, what the fuck? Let's see if we can rescue our friend. Alright, well, the Roses are kind of like taken aback by all this. You guys coming on the scene like you are. So I think they're gonna take this as their cue to run off. However, they're gonna just try to look for cover. So we'll go for there. Go for there. Maybe we'll do this. Yeah. Alrighty. Galvanized Rose's turn. Now it's Toma's. Oh, where are you,
I'm
Toma?
not in the area yet.
No, I think you are. You're over here at the edge of the fence.
Oh, okay. Last we left off, we were still like, me and Angus were still like 5 minutes away or whatever. So, and
Oh, really?
I showed up late, so I didn't get to like catch up with y'all about that.
I guess I assumed that you guys had been watching this play out, and you were a little bit closer by the time that they engaged in the combat.
All right, so Angus and I got out of the car and like headed up to the building.
That's when you heard the fire. That's when you heard the shot go off. That was Jack
Yeah.
shooting the.
Either way, I would assume that one of them would have like notified me over comms, but I'm guessing we just like left what's her name in the car.
Yeah, unless Angus, probably feels comfortable leaving her to watch the vehicles so that the junkies and the drug addicts and the other gang members don't take off with your vehicles.
Yeah, I mean they work together, so I was like, yeah, I don't see any reason why they would. Okay, anyway, so am I up there where is that an entrance where they came in or something?
Here's you. You're here.
Oh yeah, okay. I mean, I saw myself there. I just wasn't sure if that was an entrance or if that was just a placeholder to have me on the map.
No, that's the entrance.
And I definitely heard a shot, and then is it the Roses that are dispersing or the demons?
It's the Roses, and the Roses don't seem to notice you right away. You're also a little bit above them on kind of a hill, but you might be silhouetted against the hill, and you might be a little bit more visible to the people down below.
Okay. Give me a second here, real quick.
Your best cover is probably over here.
Yeah, they look to be just as equal far away, but if these guys are moving towards me either way, yeah, it feels like that'd be the easiest way for me to get cover. So, yeah, I'm gonna run for cover behind. Whatever this is supposed to be.
When you get closer to it, I'll let you make I don't know. You can roll to see if you recognize it. Stealth will work. Yep.
Nice, 19.
All right.
Oh, God damn it, one away.
I'm gonna let you do the contested roll against their intelligence. Let's see here.
Oh,
Boo.
6.
Boo this man.
So they see you, of course, because you know they see you. But you find cover before they take any action, and Angus follows suit.
All right, and I mean, I heard them firing, so I kind of feel like, I mean, I don't know what the situation is at all.
Well, you have time to ask a question, and then when it's somebody else's turn, they can inform you.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure if I would just like pull out and start blasting if I don't even know that it was like us that drew down or who these guys are.
Well, make an awareness notice check. And we'll see how good you are at assessing the situation.
Oh wait, I've got 20 IPs sitting in my awareness notice. Hold on.
Okay. Do you want to up your skill level before you roll?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
upping it to a 3 from 20.
Got it.
I mean from 2.
Perfect. Cool. All right, so you're well aware of the fact that Wes has just shot one of these individuals of the Desert Rose. That Jack has also shot somebody, because you see another dead Desert Rose sitting right in front of Turbo. You see Turbo being punched by one of the Desert Rose. So you see that the Desert Rose have surrounded Turbo and Jack, and some woman on the ground who's tied up at the moment.
Okay, and I'm guessing if anybody saw me, it would have been like this person, so he probably would have like met eyes. So I'm just gonna draw on him and fire like a 3-shot.
All right. Wait, what are you firing? What weapon?
It is the Minami 10.
Oh, you have a submachine gun. Okay. So what's your rate of fire?
Rate of fire is 20, but I just want to fire a 3-shot burst.
Okay, got it. So give yourself a +3 to your shot. Are you doing any kind of called shot with the first round?
Oh, I forgot we're in pretty close proximity. Yeah, I'll go ahead and shoot for the head.
Okay, first shot is to the head. -4 for your to your die roll, and go ahead.
So
and
total -1.
I believe so. Yep.
Is there anything else?
I don't think so. 15 to hit. -1. Oh, that's a miss.
Oh, under it.
Okay, so your shots go wild, and it's a -3 to second attack. Mark 3 bullets off of your clip or your magazine. What's your round capacity?
Capacity is 40, but I currently only have 31 after that shot.
Okay.
I'll take a second 3-round.
Okay.
This one will just be untargeted.
Okay, so we're 15 to hit. I guess you'll have a +3. Oh, wait, and then a -3 for the
No,
second
it's just
action.
naked, right?
So 15 to hit without any bonuses.
I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and add. I'll add 3 luck.
Okay. So add 3 to your dice. That's a hit.
Didn't even need it. Whatever.
And mark the luck down on your sheet. Also in the chat, if you don't mind. And then roll for a location for your. Oh, you rolled 3. Roll a 1d6. We'll divide it by 2. You hit 3 shots.
Nice.
All right, good deal. So now roll for location for each shot separately, and we'll do headshots first. Okay, you have one more location.
Oh, sorry. I had it set to 2 for some reason.
All right. So each separate locations, both in the leg on one, 17 damage. They don't have any leg armor apparently.
Oh no!
Yep. So one of them goes down, bleeding from the legs. Yikes. I think that's 17, 29 damage. Damn, that's a lot. Okay, so they're practically dead. We'll see if they survive. We'll just roll a quick stun save. I think they need to get an 8 or less, maybe more. Wait, because with 30 damage, that's going to be a lot harder. I think they're unconscious. We're just going to call it.
Okay.
Dun dun dun. Out. Down for the count. Okay, the other one's like, oh, what the fuck? Okay, so.
Oh, wait a minute, really quick. Are you overcounting? Just because that first roll counts for the first hit, and I think I had the auto fire set to 2 because it's for a 3-round burst. Like the first roll is in the attack roll, and then the next 2 are just the next 2 shots, because then it's just 3 shots total.
Yeah, what's the damage on each shot?
12, 22. Oh, okay, I got you. I thought maybe you were. Oh, either way, you're just replacing 112 for another. It's fine. Yeah.
I mean, even with their body type modifier, of 3 on each shot, they're still gonna wind up with 7, 4, 9. That's 20 points.
I was just
of
worried
damage.
you gave me a free shot. But it's fine. You just didn't. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. I think I did that right. Well, let me see
Yeah,
here.
it should just be 112, a 10, and a 7 of damage.
Yeah, because then with the body type modifiers, that'll bring it down a little bit, but it'll still be 20 points of damage, which brings them to a stun -4, mortal 1. I mean, I could roll it, but I'd have to get a 4 or less just to stay in the fight, and then they're dealing with mortal. Oops, that's the wrong one. Yep, they're unconscious. And I think if that was their death save, they would die. So we'll just call it.
Shit. Okay, yeah. We'll just leave that one nebulous for Toma's sake. He doesn't need to be a murderer yet in London if he doesn't have to know about it.
Yeah. So anyway, they fall to the ground, writhing a little bit, and then it's I Spy's turn. So I Spy is just soaking it all in. He's getting all the camera angles, and then all of a sudden he sees, oh my gosh, there's more coming in. Gotta get the camera over here. Somebody goes down over there. Somebody goes down over here. Whoa.
I don't know. Is he rolling for photography? What about composure? I don't know.
Okay, well he's gonna roll for his video roll, I guess. We'll
There we go.
have him make his video.
I want to see this guy leave the lens cap on.
Oh shit, he fumbled.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Wow. He's so excited, but all his offering is like.
Oh yeah, I forgot to have the record button on. Fuck me. Yep. So he starts recording now.
Starting now. Well, that's good. That just means he didn't get all the bullshit with. It means he doesn't have inflammatory evidence of Jack being Jack.
Of shooting someone in the head. Yeah, no.
Nice.
But it could be inferred. I don't know. He's got a lot of dead bodies on the ground here. All right. Next, the NPC's not listed. So Angus pulls out his gun and he's like, shit, what the hell? Oh, we got to get over there. We got to get them. But he's kind of at a loss for what to do next. I don't know. I'll have him make a leadership roll. Let's see if he takes charge or not.
Can I just do like a back and forth with him real quick on his turn? Just be like, hey, I think we can we can move cover up to get closer to the guys and see if we can't come around to get Jack's back.
Well, he's got pretty strong leadership skills, actually.
Oh, damn.
So, you know, he's very cool under pressure. He's like, well, we have to get Jack for sure. Let's figure out a way to get around these gang members and help Turbo out. So that's the gist of his leadership there. Now it's the demon's turn. Demons are going to try to beat up on you, Turbo. You're in the wrong spot here. Two of them are dragging Jack away.
Oh.
And the other two are going to try to punch your lights out. So this is going to be another kick to the face. This time it's called shot. So let's see here. Capoeira 4, reflex 13, brings to a 17 plus 1d10. Okay, and then we're going to minus 4 from that. So 21.
Gonna go with 3 knuckles. Oh my gosh, barely.
Oh, dude.
21, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
All right, so you dodged that one. The other one's going to do the same thing.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Let's see.
You got to beat a 30.
I believe in you.
Well, that's luck. Oh no, it's not enough.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Okay, so I don't think this is going to be a a kill shot, but it could be. +2 for razors. Are you wearing any head armor?
I have my helmet on.
Okay, how much SP does your helmet give you?
14.
Okay, not bad. So you can have that and get 7 against the razors. Now they get a damage modifier for their body type of 1. They have skills of 4 in capoeira. It's also a special ability, the kick. Kick special ability. So they get +2 for that, which brings that to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the base, plus 1d6. Oof. So that's 13. Minus 7 is 6, plus minus your body type modifier,
which is -3.
Okay, so 3 points of damage get through, and that's doubled, so it doesn't kill you.
Okay, so I'm at
I guess.
double that.
So it's 6 points of damage total to the head.
3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm at serious 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stun save.
Yep. Okay, so you are not stunned, and you're still in the fight.
When I restore my paladin, I tend to go jump into the fray. I don't know.
All right, so the other demon grabs Chica, who's tied up, and tries to drag her into the darkness. I guess I'm gonna give them a little bit more of us. Yeah, we'll pull him back there, and we'll pull Jack a little bit further back into the darkness too. All right. It's Wes. You're up.
Hey, let's see here. Man, I gotta go help him out. I don't want to be a hero, but I have to be a hero here. So can I run my distance of 30 meters and then take a shot?
I think so.
Movement and an action? Or
Yeah,
movement and an action?
you'll suffer -3 to your second action, but yeah, you can do that.
Lane, does that help negate any kind of called shot?
A called shot will still have a -4 penalty.
Looking
If you want to take
medium distance.
if you want to take your shot before running, that would save you from having to suffer the penalty. You know, it's not, the range isn't going to change that much. But if you don't have a line of sight, then you might need to change position.
Can I move halfway? Oh no, it's still gonna be the same thing. I have to move up anyway. There's no way I can. I mean, actually, theoretically, do I have a clear line of sight shot like right there to that person?
I'm gonna say yes, you do.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at their body, but I'm not gonna do the called shot.
Okay. All right, that's a hit. How many rounds were you shooting?
I guess I could do a second action. To do a second shot.
Are you gonna do a second shot on the same target?
Yes.
That's not necessary because
Okay.
your roll was higher than 3 over the target, so you can hit with 2 rounds if you want.
And I'll do a second fire then.
No, you don't need to do that. You already hit with 2 rounds.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad.
Just roll for
Well, you can
second.
get a location from that though.
Yeah, you can roll your second location. Just roll a 1d10.
Gotcha.
That's perfect. Okay, so the second shot goes into the right arm. The first shot goes into the, I guess that's the leg. Roll for damage on each.
Well, for the first shot, it went it did 11 damage at in location 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damage was 7. Location was 10. Looks like.
Yeah.
Just turn
Yeah,
mine.
you can just use that second one. That's fine.
And then roll for damage on the second location. 3d6.
Okay, well, that already did damage there as well. It did 7.
Okay,
So I mean, like,
that's for the first location.
okay.
Oh wait, I see what you did there. You did 2.
Yeah, there's two things.
Oh, okay,
You can just use those stats. It's fine.
that's fine. Okay, got it.
But I see what you mean. Next time I'll have it be like in like one part of their body or whatever.
It's fine.
That I shoot.
So 18 minus. Okay, so 11 minus 3 is 8. 7 minus 3 is 4. 8 breaks the limb. Immediate death save.
Yeah, does that blow off the turn?
Yep. He saves on that one. Makes another save for the other. He's still in the fight, but with plenty of damage. Looks like suffered 12 points total. So that's a serious wound, critical wound, but not mortal. But his right arm is broken.
Okay.
He's not going to be doing much
Yeah,
kicking.
right arm's not doing anything.
Not going to be doing much kicking and punching now. Alright, so we'll do minus 12. Okay. And Wes, I think that's the last of your turn. Turbo, your move.
Okay. Point blank shot to this guy.
Alright. Do you have your gun drawn?
I mean, I'm using my gun for what?
Okay, I just didn't know that you had your gun drawn.
Turbo always has his guns drawn.
Alright, so it's not point blank, unfortunately. It's still close range.
Oh, well, miss.
How in the world? Fuck me. So, yeah. In order for it to be point blank, you basically have to have an immobilized character. And like gun to the head kind of situation. And in that situation, you would do the maximum damage. So you wouldn't even roll for damage in that case. Alright, so I guess that's a miss. What were you firing there? Auto pistol?
Yep.
Okay. How many rounds?
Well, that was my second rate of fire. Trying for a second now, minus 3.
Yep. $18 or more to hit. Oh, that's a good shot. Alright, and the location is in the leg, doing 11 points of damage, -3. It's going to be 9. That breaks the leg. Immediate death save. Death save is good, with 8 points of damage. We're looking at a serious injury there. Stun save -1. 7 or less to stay in the fight. They're still good. They're not going to be doing much
Those are all
kicking.
girls, aren't they?
Yeah, she's not going to be doing much kicking with that leg there. Minus.
This gal. No, just kidding.
Oh, sorry.
I said she.
No, just fucking with you.
I said
There were just two girls beating up on Turbo.
two girls beating up on Turbo, and Turbo's not liking
I
it.
mean, I don't understand. Maybe I missed it. How the fuck did you end up like right in the middle of them?
He ran there.
I ran with Jack.
Since
Oh,
the
you-
coach stands off.
Okay.
I basically put Jack behind me to the girls that.
So like you and Jack are on the same square there. Like you literally just like ran up and ran like blocking Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess that should have been the first thing that we did anyway. Yeah. Cool.
Well, he nearly got knocked out for it, so I mean, maybe he won't do that next time.
Yeah, but it's still like, you know, one of us still probably needed to do it, so whatever.
All right, so these two gals,
Thanks for taking one for the team.
these two gals run off licking their wounds.
But like their own or like each other's?
Yeah, well, okay, you know, we'll get to that. Looks like there's a scuffle going on back here. Some of these get into a fight with the roses that are back here, but you don't hear what's going on much.
Did we bring guns to a dance fight?
Yes. But they have cyberware,
Oops.
cyber arms, cyber legs. I guess my helmet has a big gap.
Yeah, not, you know, I mean, it'll still work a little bit, but yeah, it's got a big gash in it.
Oh wait, so my helmet is now 13 because of the damage.
Yeah.
Ah, I need to get that fixed.
Toma, it's your move.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So first, I'm gonna do what I forgot to fucking do last time. I want to activate my adrenal booster, and that's that's reflex +1 for 1d6 plus 2 turns.
Okay.
Nice. So for 8 turns, hopefully we don't go that long, but then okay, that dude took off.
Yeah.
All right, so then in that case, I'm just gonna make a beeline for cover here where I just dropped this guy.
Make an awareness notice check.
You got 15.
All right, so check out, make a electronic security check.
Okay.
So you realize that you could easily hotwire one of these machines, and you might even be able to remotely control it.
Oh, I forgot to ask what they are. I just said like this thing.
They're diggers. They're underground diggers.
Oh. So kind of like a backhoe, but maybe like a little smaller.
No, they're like they have. Okay, so they're basically slow-moving diggers that grind away at make tunnels. So they have,
Oh, I got you. So more like a almost like it's like drilling forward.
yeah, like a boring tool basically. So like
Okay.
so like this front thing rotates around in a circle and then has little parts on the front of it that are chipping away at the matter as it moves forward. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna still move up to this one.
Okay.
But then, yeah, I'd like to go ahead and try and remote control it. Then, even if just for the like sense of having like movable cover.
Right. So if you want to try to control it directly, you can just make a heavy machinery roll. If you want to try to connect to it remotely, you could try to connect to any one of these remotely, and right from where you're at.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to give you a negative modifier if you move during this turn while you try to do that.
Okay. Well, I mean, if I realized that, I would probably stay still to try to do the most good remotely anyway. Then, and what I want to try and do is remotely move this one. That the most of these people are kind of like.
Which one again?
You know, this one up here.
Okay, so see if you can identify it. You basically, I'm gonna let you roll a one. I'll let you roll a 1d6, and that'll determine how many nodes you can try to identify in one turn. So this turn you can try to identify 3 of them, and we're gonna basically play like this, like a game of memory. Each one of these is gonna be numbered 1 through 9, and you can try to land on the one that you want, and I'm gonna write down the number for it, and you'll have 3 chances to roll on that number.
Cool. So this is gonna be on a 10 then.
Yep. Okay, roll again. Okay, roll again. Alright, so you didn't find it in this turn, but next turn you can maybe try to find it. Or you can attempt to move one of the other ones. So number 4 turns out to be this one. Number 5 turns out to be this one that you're in front of. And number 7 turns out to be this one.
Okay, well, I think I'll just... I just want to kind of like pull the power move just to try it and move number 4.
Okay.
So when I move number 4, basically this like towards this square, so I can just completely covered motion.
Right on.
And then after that, with the plan of like basically riding it as cover towards the guys over here.
All right, so go ahead and make your interface roll.
All right, let's see if we can make this work.
I'll say you're successful to interface of 17 or higher. Oh, good. All right.
19.
All right, so you managed to connect with bulldozer number 4, and you get it to move in reverse.
Whoa.
All right, and then I'm just gonna walk up to meet it, basically here.
Okay.
but it happens just like really slow, and I just basically like stand up and walk towards it like a cool guy.
I guess
I guess that'll be it for me.
Angus is gonna follow you. Like, whoa,
Nice.
pretty dope. Okay, next is I Spy. I Spy is just soaking it all in, but he's got to get closer. So he moves up. Trying to get some angle on it. He does get a close up of the two dead bodies down here, and he zooms in on you, Turbo. It's like, are you okay? Looked like you took a pretty hard hit there. And you can you can choose to answer him on your turn or not. Okay, so the other NPC was Angus. Let's see, Demon's turn. Alright, so demons are fighting with the roses. Fight, fight, fight. Move on. They're oblivious to your approach. Wes, it's your turn.
Be here. That was good in time to get at food. Alright. So Choombas over there. I'm gonna, let's see, I can run, I think, 30 meters. So I can run somewhere close to that amount. I'm gonna go up over here and go next to Turbo and make sure that he's okay. Be like, hey, bro, got your back.
Okay, you run over a dead body, one that you shot, and then there's another dead body there too. It looks like one that Jack shot.
Oh, there's two dead bodies here?
Uh-huh.
Can I loot this first body a little bit?
Okay. There's not a whole lot to loot. Wearing some gloves that would take a little bit of time to, remove. But you do notice that they've got Sandevistan booster, but I guess it's mostly mangled now because there was a headshot. Synth skins flashing orange. It's still kind of flashing a little bit. They got some pretty...
Yeah, anything that I can salvage really quickly on the first body I will, and then next turn I'll move on to the second body.
So there's actually a there is a gun. Roll a 1d6.
You say, oi, governor, I brought my hand, Roy.
You rolled a 1? Okay. So you find an X22. You find an X22.
Federated Arms 22?
X22, I think, is a Federated Arms. I'm not sure.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, Federated Arms X22. They're called the Polymer one-shots. It's a cheap plastic pistol, available in designer colors. This one's in orange.
At first I thought it was a dragon dildo.
Alright, so that's all you find, though. It looks like it still has 10 rounds and it hasn't been used yet.
But it's a plastic gun, so the reliability is very low.
Pardon me?
Plastic gun reliability is low.
Probably, yeah. So you guys are checking out the loot when all of a sudden, from above, there's a roar of turbines and then a glare of spotlights as a chopper appears overhead. You hear a loud hailer blare, "Stay where you are! Drop your weapons!" He doesn't really wait for an answer, though.
I didn't expect that was this one up.
Another
Take the
helo.
west.
Oh, go
Let's
ahead.
run!
Another helo shows up almost immediately, and each chopper then shifts away as it's shining its lights down on top of you. And you see them start to drop a squad of 6 MPs out of sight to take up firing positions.
Oh no. So, on this spot where we are, or generally this?
Well, hold on just a second. So these are gonna be they're gonna be called NCPDs, but they're not really NCPDs,
It's the constable.
right? Yeah.
Hot fuzz. The fuzz. It's the fuzz.
I got one more. There we go.
Oh, can I dual wield pistols?
You still have a -3 to each action.
But dual wielding.
All right, here we go. So Toma, you see, they don't really see you right away, but as soon as they drop down, they seem pretty close to you.
Do they
Does that
say?
mean we're on my turn?
Yeah, well, I think we're gonna say that that's the end of Wes's turn. It's Turbo's action now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So. So
These guys have definitely
players
got their weapons
technically-
trained on you, because you guys are in the middle there with the dead bodies.
Oh.
So you got about
So
you got about 12
they have-
NPs with weapons trained on you, saying, "Drop your weapons."
Toma's just gonna be like, scramble guys, I got a plan.
I'm going to run. Full movement. I guess. Where are the? Where are they? Oh, they're over here. Oh. I did not see.
But also that purple square is where I moved that digger to.
So there's no digger there. They're not hiding behind anything.
Yeah, the digger is right in front of me instead of where they are.
Okay, and so I'll go into cover here. Cover here.
All right, move your token.
1, 2, 3.
Commandant service MPs are coming in. These are level 5 combat solos. They've got flak vests, Kevlar trousers, and helmets.
Make way for the queen, Roy.
What's all this then?
British accent.
Quick, West, slap them around.
I'm gonna throw a glow stick over at them. Or you see this American invention? We call it a wibbly wobbly over here in Britain. Alright, whose turn is it?
Good question.
I mean,
It's
if I
Turbo's.
can get here, maybe my action would be stealth.
Okay.
Let's see.
It's gonna be a -2 because you're running over there.
Okay.
Well, let's see here.
All that stealth in one place.
Let's see what happens here.
I only have 2 in stealth, and that's one.
Well, you know, they do see you. So there's no chance for you to ambush them.
But I
this
am
one,
in cover, right?
but this one is pretty badly damaged, and they're kind of on the other around the corner from the digger here, and this one is also. Oh no, this one's not damaged. And who is this guy? This is a Rose they're fighting with. Okay, so they might actually have caused damage to each other. Haven't really figured that out yet. We're just gonna say that they've been blocking and parrying, and they're not as good at inflicting damage as y'all. Who's it? So you see, make an awareness notice check.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I really should use that 60 IP for awareness. Yeah, 14.
All right. So you're not sure where Jack is, but you're sure he's back here somewhere.
I guess it's just a mob of people fighting.
Yeah, you see some of the demons fighting the Roses, and then maybe Jack is over to your right. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a scuffle. Oh, dang.
All right, so I guess that's the end of your turn. The Galvanized Roses, they're going to be engaged mainly in fighting with the demons, but at the point where the constables show up, the commandant's service MPs, they're going to be like, make a break for it, let's get out of here. So they attempt to get to their bikes, and so they run. Let's see here, this one's a Rose, this one's a Rose, this one's a Rose, this one's a Rose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so they're gonna run. This one's like, here, go this way, you guys. I wonder how far they can run in one turn. Their movement is 21 meters. I guess they can make it. Alright, so that's the Galvanized Roses' turn. They're making a break. Toma, you're up. You see the Galvanized Roses clear out.
Okay. Yeah, and in my comms, I'm gonna say, all right, guys, you gotta grab Jack and make it towards the entrance quick. And I'd like to. Yeah, I'd like to try and.
You can make a
Let's
1d6
see.
and see how many of these crawlers you can take control of.
Yeah, I think I want to try and. I think I want to try that. I'll try to see if I can access any new nodes. All right, 1d6.
Yep. Okay, you can roll a 1d10, and if you roll any of the ones that you've already have access to, you can re-roll it.
Six.
I think you already rolled 6 last time.
I rolled 4. I rolled 5, 4, and 7.
Okay,
4,
never
5,
mind.
and 7.
So 6 should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 should be this one.
All right, cool.
You'll still need to do an interface of 17 to access it.
Yeah, gotcha. I think. I actually want to roll 5. I want to try and access 5.
All right. 5 is this one. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
And yeah, let me just see if I can even access it, and then I'll try and remote control it in just a single direction, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So
Nice.
you can control it. You can have it move forward or back. You can have it turn on its drill. You can also have it turn to the left or turn to the right, along with moving forward or back.
Oh, okay, cool. So what I want to do is I want to have it move. I want to have it turn slightly to the left and move forward, so it literally just starts moving towards this pack of PD over here.
Okay. So
Or
move,
MPs, what they're supposed to be.
So you want it to move kind of in this direction ish.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Let's see.
And while that happens, I'd like to move. I'd like to physically move, and tell Angus to move. I guess if he gets a chance, up. Man, I don't even know if I want to move out though, because I want to get the rest of these guys out.
So we're gonna have it move to about there.
Okay, cool. And
You guys still need to get Jack. So Angus is gonna be, probably focused on that.
yeah, I'm gonna just like. I'm just gonna take refuge behind this digger here
Oh, did you? Yeah. Okay, got it. So
and hide there.
let me make a little arrow here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna draw some more stuff. Freehand. So this guy's going here. This guy's going here.
Yeah, nice.
Alrighty, good. So looks like you've created some cover for you for these MPs. We're gonna say that it's I Spy and okay. I haven't rolled their roll yet, but we're giving everybody a chance until we get to the demons again. NCPDs. Hold on a second. I gotta roll their initiative. So they get a 13 plus 1d10. I got all these mosquito bites last night, and now they're just finally starting to itch.
Yeah, no, it's the second day, man.
Mosquitoes coming into my house right now, so. A million.
Oh my god. Okay,
I
so
don't know how they got
21. You better kill him. Don't let him eat you alive. You'll be miserable.
Just drink and ignore him. I meant the bites, not the mosquitoes.
Alright, so they've been patient. They gotta go next after I Spy. Let's see here. I can't call them anything else yet, but instead of NCPD, they're supposed to be the Commandant's Service MPs. Toma, that's the end of your turn, right?
Yeah, I just moved behind that other digger.
I see. I think I'm gonna have Angus follow you.
Yeah, I imagine so. We gotta get up there and try and find Jack.
Right. Anyway, that was what his leadership role was all about. I Spy, he's gotten a good view over here, but I think he's gonna try to maybe come over here to this side, get a better view. So he's actually probably clocking you a little bit, and Angus coming up on the behind of there. And then he's taking a view at what's going on behind here. It's really dark back here, though. So maybe you should get those glow sticks out, guys. Anyway, so that's the end of I Spy's turn, NPC's turn. Now it's these guys' turn. Okay, so where are they going to go? They've got a movement of 7. They can move 21. Let's see here.
Oh.
All right. So we'll say, for the sake of cover's sake, that you guys are all behind cover. Even though you're kind of hanging off the edge there.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say Rusty's probably hiding over here. Let's give Rusty a break.
Oh, there's more.
Wes, you're being told to freeze and put your hands up and get down on the ground.
Okay. Is this really NCPD or is this like other is this like Brit Bong PCs?
Commandant's Service MPs, commonly called commies.
I'm gonna tell them, hey, have you ever heard of a toothbrush? Maybe you can use this glow stick instead. And I crack one open and throw them at him, and then I run the fuck away.
Power move.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
All right, before you can move, see how far away you can get.
Alright, so I can go 30 meters.
All right.
So I can go like all the way down here.
All right. Wait your turn.
Oh, sorry.
We'll let the demons go first. And then you can go. All right.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the demons still have the Queen and Jack, and the roses have all abandoned. So they're gonna try to find a way out of here. But maybe they're just gonna abandon Jack and take off. Jack won't let them leave with Queenie, so they leave with Queenie behind. There seems to be another hole in the fence over here.
This is Jack.
You hear the helicopters are launching missiles at the bikes that are fleeing from the scene.
Wow. That escalated.
Yeah. We'll just say that unless you guys are going to take shots at Wes or Turbo, if you guys are taking shots at the Roses, they also escape out.
No, don't shoot me. That's me. That's abuse. That's abuse. That's wrong.
It's your move now, Wes.
I can go like all the way down there.
Okay. And Turbo, your move now.
I go to Jack and Queen.
Okay.
Jack! Doing my job. Why is everybody running from me?
Well, Entropy refuses to abandon his queen.
Okay, I'll carry her.
All right. So that's gonna be a strength feat.
Oh.
All right.
17.
All right. You managed to, sack her over your shoulder.
Spider-Man carry.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess he'll follow you, but he's pretty drugged out.
So I just hold his hand. I'm carrying the girl. Jack, come on. Let's go.
All right. What's your movement normally?
Well, I moved from. I guess I moved from here. How many squares should that be? I think from here. How many squares? Well, my normal move is.
So that's 10 meters. And then from there.
So I have eight left.
So I'll say you can get to cover over here. If you want. But you'll have to make an athletics check.
Okay.
If you beat 15, then I'll say you do it. And Jack follows you. Alright, good. Now make a stealth check to see if you're noticed by these commies.
Oh gosh, every time.
Well, they're all kind of looking at the dead bodies here and Wes, who just took off. So they're probably distracted. I'm going to give them a -2 to their awareness notice. 12. They could fumble, Oh, they did.
And they did.
Alright, so they don't notice you. They're too focused.
All that gear they got on,
They're too focused on Wes.
they're all dummied up.
They wanted to secure the perimeter. Meanwhile, Rusty runs out of there too. How far can Rusty run?
I was gonna say we gotta get Rusty out of there.
We'll just say in their fumble, Rusty runs a whole turn, and then on his next turn.
I mean, Rusty would have heard all the whole thing on radio.
Yeah, but I'm just like, while they're like running in all directions, Rusty just like totally runs in there and then drops to the ground, and gets back up the next turn, and runs over here.
Nice.
All right, guys. I think Turbo, is it your move? That's it for you. Roses are out the door. Toma, it's your move.
All right. I want to see if I can find one more node. I'm looking for
Roll 1d6.
probably. I'm probably looking for 8 or 9.
Okay, you get to
Oof,
choose,
get
choose
one
one more.
chance.
Yeah, 1d10. And if you roll one you already have control of, you can roll again. Okay, so 2 will bring you up to this one.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. So now with that one, I literally want to.
You still have to roll
Have
a
it-
17 or higher on your
Oh,
area.
that's. Yeah. All right. I mean, I'll go ahead and tell you anyway first because I trust you. I want to have it. That was a lie. No, I'm just kidding. No. So I want to have it turn to the right and go forward. So the same thing, kind of just to like go towards these guys and push them forward if it works.
Go towards these guys?
All right. Well, I mean, let me just run interface first, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So what is this, an 18, 17? What'd you
17
say?
or, 17 or higher. Awesome.
Yeah, I've got like a base 16, so
All I got is
there's no point in
not
using
fumble.
luck on that roll.
All I get is not fumble. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you managed to, get it to move, but it doesn't move very far. Probably about 20 meters is the max.
All right. I literally just wanted to turn right and angle towards these guys so that it'll make this a little extra cover for.
All right. So
for-
that's a really
for them
tight turn.
and just push these guys away.
It's gonna be really hard to make it do that. So you're gonna have to make some kind of check on that. Let me see here. What we'd have to do. Probably a drive check for heavy machinery. I'll have you roll a tech skill. I'll give you. You can use interface for that, for your drive skill instead. But it's going to be your tech skill instead of your intelligence. Or tech stat, I mean.
Okay, so you want me to just roll dice and add then?
Yeah, roll
So
a
it's
roll a 1d10, add your
6
tech.
interface plus 9 tech.
Yeah, so it's a 15, and then you're trying to get a 21 or higher.
Oh.
All right, so it doesn't quite turn as far right as you want it to, but you do
Was
manage.
it like a 45?
Yeah, so it kind of winds up over here. Hold on. Over here.
And everybody else that needs to be is already on this side and moving out, right?
I think so. So here,
Okay, because either way, I just wanted to create more confusion so that we could all make our way out. And then, so upon that, I'll just make my full movement towards the door.
Okay, make a stealth roll.
Am I not using the same one, or you just want me to make another one?
Oh, did you move again?
Roll the 19 last.
Was that last turn or?
It was last turn to move. Oh no, it wasn't to move where I am now. It was to move to the last one.
Okay.
You want me to? You want me to roll one for just like the movement?
Right, because you're trying to evade detection from these guys here.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and add 3 onto this just in case.
Okay.
That was probably a good idea.
Yep. So I'm gonna have them do on their turn. They can see if they beat your stealth of 17.
All right, and my full run is 18.
Can you make it to the perimeter fence? Not quite. Well, you would be able to make it to the back here, behind this guy.
That one's not there anymore.
Oh, you're
It's
right.
here.
It's here. Yeah, you're right.
That's why I wanted to move those there. So I'm in cover anyway. That's why I wanted a little waterfall of
Right.
bots there.
But there is a line of sight right here that you're gonna cross.
Well, hopefully I rolled high enough. I don't know.
So you could make it, I guess, probably to here or here. You know, if you wanted to stay in cover here, or if you wanted to just run straight.
Well, if it's it's going to be 2 moves anyway, so I'll just move to the back of number 4.
Yeah, because there's other lines of sight too here. You know, these guys can probably see if maybe. Yeah, so you don't want to be visible to these guys either. Alright, that's good, Toma. Go to I Spy. He's like, holy shit. Can't be a part of this anymore. Gotta get out of here. He's got a movement ability of 9, so he can go 27 meters. Let's see how far he can get. Oh yeah, he's gonna hop that fence. Okay, so 6, 8, we'll call it 10. Too far. Too far. Alright, so he's gonna make his stealth moves and try to meet you over there too. He's right on your tail. I Spy is not that stealthy though. Mm-hmm. 7. Wow. He's almost as stealthy as you though. Alright, so Wes, or I think that's who all's on the table left. Okay, so
There's our guy's trying to get in, but says that they're locked out of roll 20.
oh shit. Well, that's okay because we're almost done with combat anyway.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit late for me. I might have 1 or 2 more turns here. So let's see, things are still being moved around. Where are these big rectangles right now? Are they
So
in the blue
they have a little
squares?
they have a little arrow that points to where their new positions are.
And it looks like most everybody ran out the door kind of like this way?
Well, more directly
This way?
through here. Yeah.
Yeah, to the south. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and God, this is retarded of me, but I'm gonna take a shot and then move my entire allowance over to the other area.
What?
What? Who are you taking a shot at?
We're
I
not.
was thinking, I was thinking, that because I can move my whole allowance after, after my taking a shot, that I would take a shot first and then move.
Who are you shooting at?
Yeah, who are you shooting at?
The cops? Why?
The Queen. Because they're going after us, you know.
They
No,
don't.
they don't even notice we're trying to leave without getting noticed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna
Roll your stealth instead, Wes. How about that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna run the fuck out of here actually.
Roll your stealth.
Alright, so see if I can blend into the crowd here with the cowboy hat. I'm also gonna throw 3 luck into this.
All right. Well, so far your stealth has been the best. Unfortunately, Toma and I Spy are probably more likely to get caught. Well, we'll see how Turbo does. Who's this guy? Oh, I think this is one of the roses.
No, I think that's Angus.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, no, Angus. Gotcha.
Where is Angus?
He's here now.
Angus is here, but he doesn't see the board. But he'll stealth with you guys.
Oh, Arco, did you join us?
I'm in the Discord, but I'm not in Roll20.
Well, that's
Roll20
okay.
has me blocked out.
Roll20 might not be necessary for you at this point. So
Okay,
we'll
that's
just do Theater of the Mind, and then we'll
That's
work on getting you into Roll20 later.
Cool.
Basically, most of the gangers that were fighting here have made their way out after we shot a couple of them up. But then like the helos came in and dropped a bunch of cops in here, and so we're trying to grab a rocker boy that we're supposed to be looking after and get out of here before we get made.
Well, I got it. My responsibility is grab the rocker boy, and that's like I got to do that first before anything. So I'll definitely be trying to do that.
So Arco is going to play the role of Angus, which is fine. Angus is almost out the door here anyway. But we're kind of hoping the Turbo is going to catch up with the rest of us.
Oh yeah. Shit, I thought Turbo was. Yeah, no, he's up there with those two, huh?
Yeah.
Turbo's actually doing his job. He has the rocker boy and the.
I wouldn't have moved out so quickly if I knew that was where you were.
So Turbo's totally
yeah.
exposed with Jack and the girl.
Oh right, because Digger was.
Make your stealth roll, Turbo, and get the fuck out of there.
Oh no.
You're fine. This is technically all happening at the same time.
Hopefully they fumble again.
Well, they got their eyes on Wes to be sure, but they didn't roll high enough to notice Wes, so they're still on the lookout for him, and they're saying multiple contacts fleeing the scene. Don't let them get away. But you know, basically they're all just like telling you guys to freeze and lay down on the ground. Anybody that tries to exit the perimeter is going to be dealt with by the helicopters. So these guys are just trying to get you guys to stop by threatening you to stop.
Probably using their authority.
Yeah.
Get your ass out of there, dude.
How far can you move, Turbo?
I have because I'm carrying somebody.
It's your move.
Okay, so my move would be 18.
Okay.
Okay, I guess there.
Yeah, you could make it to where I Spy is. And the good news is that this digger's probably gonna block you for most of that movement. And the only people that would probably see you would be these guys. And I'm gonna give them a -5 because they're like, holy shit, this thing's moving. So.
So I'm dragging Jack and carrying Queen.
Yep.
Am I the king because I have Jack and a Queen?
I don't know, maybe.
No, you're the ace.
You're more like the bishop.
You're
I
the
think.
Joker, my dude. You're the Joker.
All right. So, Queen's on your shoulders. Jack is running up quick. All right, guys. I'm gonna say you guys end up making it out, but that was a close call. You guys get into the vans as the missiles fly out to hit some of the guys on bikes instead. You guys waited out inside the vans while the helicopters fly down into the scene to pick up their contingents, and then they fly off. Mission accomplished as far as they're concerned. After it dies down a little bit, you guys decide to drive away from your vans.
Is Jack still babbling?
Yeah, you guys pretty much lay him down in the back of one of the vans with some of the equipment. The girl's the same. Although you try to get rid of her. I don't know. What's your guys' plan? Angus, what do you think, Angus?
I mean, as long as we got. Oh, right.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I'm just making sure that I've just got my eye totally on the rocker because he's my job. I'm gonna just make sure he doesn't get shot. That's all. Wherever you guys go, I'm just down for that.
Yeah, I would say as long as it keeps him shut up, we'll keep Queen with us, and just make sure that we can get Jack and Tinker back to the hotel. And if he happens to pass out on the way, we'll just toss Queen out the car and give her a couple of bucks for cab.
So I Spy, kind of tags along and manages to weasel himself into the truck with you guys, just so that he doesn't attract too much attention outside of the truck. So.
Why? Why are you still here, I Spy?
It's like fucking gum. It's like stepping in. He's like stepped in dog shit.
So, he's trying to interview Entropy. Entropy's all high out of his mind.
I want to probably bring his school skill down a little bit.
I want to see that roll.
Heroic rocker boy saves damsel in distress. Film at 11. I Spy's got a credibility of 4 and an empathy of 8. So he's got a 12 base.
And technically, he doesn't have footage of any of us shooting anybody.
No, not really.
It's fine. since he flubbed that first camera roll, that just means he's got like, oh, look at all the carnage here, and a lone hero stands, and who is it? Fucking Jack Entropy.
Totally.
On his voice comes out like, oh shit, I forgot the lens cap. It's also recorded. Oh shit, I forgot.
So he says something to you guys about, yeah, this story's gonna be worth at least $6,000.
Boy, we gonna get some liquid there as well, bro.
Well, we'll see what happens. Angus, you're kind of in charge of this fiasco. What's your take on it?
Dude, I don't even know. What did we get into here? Because, I mean, it seemed like I was just, like, trying to keep this guy alive. Are we just, like, headed off to, like, the next place, or what?
Basically.
I mean, I guess we'll probably just get on the road and do it. I mean, I don't really know the backstory that well, but I'm assuming I just, like, get on the road, you know?
Well, you
Like,
can.
what is our overall destination beyond this point?
You're gonna head off to the hotel after this, and then from the hotel you're gonna head to your next gig. And I think that's gonna be in another little town between Liverpool and London.
Mm-hmm.
So just like a super fast recap, since Turbo already had to do it once. So we're on tour. We met up with you, who is basically kind of like, seems to be not necessarily head of security, but kind of like on the top, on the top ranks. You're like up here managing all of us as personnel. So, but you're like with the tour here, and but apparently all this shit started off because Jack at the end of the show snuck out with Tinker, one of the like show techs, and got into some bullshit down at a Triad owned bar, and then like stole somebody's car and ran off with it, and ended up amidst this gang fight because I guess he was following some chick, and that's where you came into us, basically trying to shoot up the gang fight to break them up. But that's where I said, like I told you, the cops, I guess, honed in on the gunfire and dropped in, but luckily we made it out of there. So yeah, I'm guessing Angus would just want to get us back to the hotel and get Jack like all straight and ready for his next show. But that's the basics of what's going on, and it looks like this might be like a trend that maybe Jack gets himself into. When he gets a little bored, I guess, after a show, or he gets a little riled up. He's been taking something called blue glass.
Or at least that's your theory.
Oh, man.
Tell him why you have that theory.
We're pretty sure that we found some residue of blue glass in his hotel room.
Was it his hotel room, or was it somebody else's?
Well, it was Tinker's, but like that him and Tinker probably were taking.
Okay, but see, that's still conjecture.
It is, but he's hopped up as shit and hallucinogenic, so he's on something.
Or so you think.
Well, you guys, you jokers, we need to just get back to the apartment. Let's go, man. I mean, do we have a car, right? We have the dude's car.
Yeah, you drove us here.
Yeah.
Well, you drove me out to the club, and they're in a van. So yeah, we got two cars out here.
Is this my car, or is it the star's car, the singer's car?
Okay, so the star actually jacked another car and then shot its thing out, and it's been stripped.
Oh, really?
It took all of like 20 minutes.
Right, so the car I'm driving now is mine, or is it the one he stole?
It's
not the one he stole,
the rental van for the tour.
Oh, okay. All right, so who's the driver? Because I haven't seen any of the character sheets yet. Who's actually the driver?
Well, Turbo is one driver. I think you or Toma were the other driver.
Okay. All right, you jokers just get in there, and the dude that you just mentioned, you gotta drive. I mean, you gotta get us back to the hotel, man. Just get it back.
You want me to drive back?
Yeah. You step on it, and I'm gonna be looking out for the police, just to make sure you don't get tailed or anything, because I'm pretty good with that sort of thing. Yeah, I'll be watching from the passenger seat, you know, to like do recon and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
and because I'm being a solo, I probably can do pretty good with that. I haven't seen my character sheet, but I'm assuming, yeah.
Fine. Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's for real.
Yeah.
All right. So when you guys bring Jack back to the compound at the hotel, his girlfriend Tammy Lou acts like an ice cube to Jack, which is kind of strange. You can make a human perception roll. If you're paying if you're paying attention.
I'm sorry. I'd like to make a seduction fast check.
Well, hold on.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
First, make a human perception roll.
Oh, 11? What the fuck?
All right, so Toma, you're pretty shaken up over the whole events. You're not really paying much attention to Tammy Lou. She doesn't really register on your radar.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck Tammy Lou, what? There's
Yeah,
fucking Tinks over here and then Queen. What the?
Turbo, you're not really thinking about her either, so she doesn't really register as well. And Wes, you do feel like she's the sex pot, you know, and the fact that she's not paying much attention to Jack means that it's your opportunity to move in. So go ahead and make your seduction roll.
I've got 4 luck left, and I'm throwing it all in, baby.
All right.
Hold on. Where is the seduction? Seduction. Okay. 4 and baby.
Oh shit! All right. Well,
You're fucking kidding me.
you know what? It was meant to be.
And you know where he's putting that IP too.
Yeah, where are you putting that IP there, bud?
Yeah, keep that IP in your pants, fool.
Where are you going with that IP? Is that IP or you just happen to see me?
Whoa.
Yeah,
You'll
so
have to roll for me because I can't see my character sheet or anything. But
that's
cool.
okay. Did you get the link I sent you in Discord?
I got it, but it doesn't work because the roll 20 has me blocked out. Right now.
Why does it have you blocked out?
Good question. That's a really good question. I think I've never seen this before. In fact.
Oh, you mean roll 20 like as a whole, like your account?
No. This particular.
Oh, just the game. Okay.
If I go into the game room, there's no link to go inside.
Oh, the launch game is not there.
The launch tab is not there. That's right.
Okay, so what's your email address?
Email is many things 2004, I think, but my name is like Virgil, Virgil.
Well, I need an email address to send you an invite any other way.
Okay, cool. I'll get that. 1 second. I've got to make sure it was when I signed up for this thing. I think it's. I'm pretty sure I'll send it to you right now.
I would try using a fresh account if you're having trouble like that.
No, I don't have trouble with any other rooms. Only this one. No other games.
I don't understand why.
Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. There's a new link you just sent me. Let me see if it works.
Yeah.
Oh, this one works. Hey, this link works.
Okay, good.
Okay, the way you just sent me works. It was the other one didn't. Okay, cool.
Others.
So you should be able to control Angus.
Yeah, got it.
And have a look at his stats. I don't think he's completed. So
Okay.
you can add up the character points. If the character points are below 70, you can adjust them as you like, as long as they're not below 3 and they're not above 10. And you can, yeah, so character points would be all of your stats, your intelligence, your cool, your luck, movement ability, body, all that. Those are, you have 9 stats. Those are your 9 stats. And
so these were rolled or what?
No.
The stats are, okay.
Those stats can
those came from the book, right?
No, I adjusted them to be, because I give players 70 character points to play with.
Cool.
So I adjusted those for this character. If for any reason they don't add up to 70, let me know, and then we'll adjust as needed.
Okay, that sounds good.
But they should have been adjusted for now. The only thing that's missing are your skills. I haven't added any of those yet.
Okay.
But if you,
I can play it by ear because I know roughly how this would turn out.
yeah, I mean, if you want to make character rolls with any of your skills, then I'll tell you what you got. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 skills listed here. So I'll put them in the chat over here on Discord, so that you can.
So it's just like his career skills, right?
Not really.
So I just made a perception roll on that issue with the girl.
Yeah. So your human perception skill level is 4. You would add that to empathy, which is 6. Actually, your empathy is probably higher than that because I adjusted it. But,
Okay, cool.
But you would add your empathy to your skill level. If human perception is 4.
Okay.
So what's that going to be? 12 or?
It's gonna be if it's a 4 skill level, then it comes to be a 19. The roll is a 19 because it was a roll 7. 7 plus 4 plus 8.
I'm trying to figure out what your base is.
8 base would be if it's 8 plus 4 would be 12. Base 12.
Okay, your empathy is 8.
Because you told me that you told me it's a skill level 4. Yeah, okay,
Just checking.
that's cool. I didn't put it together yet, but that would make sense.
Okay. All right.
So how do I see anything? I rolled a 19 on human perception.
Yeah, basically you see you're getting into the room with Wes, getting it on.
Okay, alright. Okay, that's what I see. It took a lot of empathy to see that.
Population, you and me and her. We're in here. When in Rome, when in Liverpool.
Everyone just says, what? That word?
Hey,
Put that in
what's the
West.
nomad? He's been all around the tribes. He swings a little here and a little there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably just think, for the queen, yes. Okay, sure, why not? For the queen. But, yeah, I guess we got time for that. I don't know. Because we're getting, like, when is his next job, by the way?
So, you're on the job now.
I mean, his, like, next concert.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay. Yeah, we got time, I guess, probably a little bit.
I mean, it's after midnight. You guys are, everyone's going to bed tonight, somewhere, and she just
Can I
happened
get
to.
can I find a doctor to patch me up?
Yeah, you can. I guess you can either stop at a Ripper Doc or an urgent care facility, or you can do first aid on yourself.
There's no concert doctor? You don't have a staff?
I mean, I have a med kit if you really need it. It's my last.
No, let's just stop off at urgent care.
Okay.
I'll foot you. I can maybe foot you the bill. Maybe. How much is healthcare in London?
Oh, I'm sure it's pretty expensive. Hold on a second. Let's figure this out.
Wait a minute, that doesn't sound realistic. Here I am shopping for healthcare that's gonna be like $500 a month for me and my wife.
Yeah, you don't know about urgent care yet? It might just be an American thing. Let's see here. What happens when you try to do that in the UK? Yeah, here's where I didn't do my homework again. Alright guys, so let's just make this easier. Angus, you try to do first aid.
Yeah.
Do you have, I guess, any interest in building up skills in that?
I'll put in first aid. Hold on a second. I'll put that in, yeah.
How many points do you want to put into first aid?
What is the maximum skill points to put into a skill right now for the starting?
Probably 6.
6, okay, yeah.
What do you have like 40 total or something like that?
You probably have enough for 19 pickup skills points. So if you wanted to make that a pickup skill,
Yeah, I'll do that.
I don't think it's a career skill for solo. Although let me double check. It might be. Hold on.
Awareness, notice, handgun, brawling, martial arts, melee, weapon tech, rifle, athletics, submachine gun, and stealth are solo skills.
Okay, got it. So yeah, it would be a pickup skill.
Yeah, it's a pickup skill. Yeah, and I rolled 29, so definitely okay with first aid roll.
Yeah, I think with first aid you can recover hit points at half a point per day.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry
Yeah.
there, Turbo. It's gonna take you. It's gonna take you a
If
couple
you
weeks.
roll, wait a minute, if you roll super high on first aid, would it be more than that? Because I
No.
rolled like a really super high roll here.
No, it just makes sure that he's gonna not take any more damage. It's not gonna get infected, and it's
Okay.
gonna take a couple weeks to heal.
A normal person rolling first aid will get you half a point per day. A med tech rolling their med tech skill will get you 1 point a day, which is the same that like going to a hospital would get you because that implies that a med tech saw you. And then you can only get added on above that by having nanosurgeons that are already installed in your body, or by taking speed heal, which could get you an extra one each point per day. But the norm would be to have like a med tech on your team, and you get like 1 point per day.
Mm-hmm. So, like a super high roll doesn't change that, though, right? Like
No.
Okay.
What it does do is possibly give you some IP.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So anytime somebody has a critical success, like this, in this case, you critical success one time, you get 10 IP. If you critical success 2 times in the same roll, or 3 times, you get additional 10 IP each time.
Nice.
I've had that happen one time where somebody did critical success 3 times in one roll.
Wow.
Was it Turbo?
Might have been. Might have been me.
Turbo's got some kind of fucking rolling bot that gets him like crits like 5 times a game.
But I'm injured.
Miles Sanders, like the nicest character I've ever met, and he's the only person who deserves to crit 3 times in a row.
So, the fact is, I'm gonna mention this, that you're the only one that really notices this, Angus. Is that
Okay.
mostly because the other characters didn't really interact with Tammy Lou before they found out that Jack was missing, but you did, and you noticed that she threw the biggest tantrum when he disappeared right after the show.
Huh. Wow.
But
A
but, na-
tantrum.
but now she's in bed with Wes.
That I have a little special weapons team.
Oh, she. By the way, Wes, I don't think you noticed this much, but she puts up this big crying fit about how Jack doesn't pay any attention to her, and then he beats her.
Oh, well, jeez, that's
Yeah, he was all like,
I know, right?
I mean, girl, he doesn't really care about your feelings like I do. Well, you can spend the night with me. We'll be a good night. Back inside.
this is when you know Wes is done.
Yeah.
This is when you know Wes is done for the night. He turns into Rick.
All right, so what are you guys gonna do with the girl?
Oh, I mean,
I did crit before. I'll say that.
Did she?
What happened to my crit?
wait, did you miss it? You got it on.
Oh, okay. And
Paint
then,
to black.
You shut her mouth apparently.
okay. Tammy, Look at my penis and just shh.
That's why nobody noticed her, because you just like walked into the room and vampired her somewhere else. So yeah, I mean, I'm guessing Angus would probably decide what to do with her. What should we do with what should we do with the ganger chick, Angus?
So she threw attention when he was gone, but he doesn't know her that well, right? Or have they known each other before?
This
No,
girl.
I think that's his real girlfriend.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like, I think his real girlfriend was there waiting when we got back. Is that what I'm supposed to?
Yeah, when you guys got back to the compound. Now the big question is, what do you do with this girl? Obviously, you're not going to bring her back to the compound, but what's going to happen with her?
I mean, I think we basically saved her life. A lot of her homies just got like either missiled or shot at. So, but Angus, I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Yeah, boss man.
Yeah, but it's his girlfriend though, right? So it's like the
Well, he just picked her up when we like his real girlfriend was there waiting when we get back to the compound, and she's all pissed off. Not only did he take off, which we didn't even know about her. Not only did he take off from the tour all drugged up, he took off with Tinker, which was one of the stage techs. And so she and him took off to some fucking gambling club. He ditched her for some ganger that was just like randomly in a fucking street brawl. So yeah, this is like random chick twice removed. So
Yeah, I mean, she was literally tied up next to these gangers that were fighting over whether she lives or dies, and he just kind of steps
Jack just
in
wouldn't leave without her.
and claimed her as his queen. That was basically it, and then shot one of the gangers in the head who disagreed
Well,
with
then
him.
I'll just ask him what he wants, man. I mean, next morning when he wakes up, or whatever.
Okay, so
Like,
you guys arrive at the compound. That means that it's going to be on Jimenez's hands.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's the boss right now. It's his contract,
Jimenez is the tour manager. He's the boss, really.
Okay.
And if you bring her back to the compound,
right.
then it's Jimenez's problem.
Yeah. Let the corpus figure it out.
Yeah, I'll just let the corporate decide then
All right.
if it's his job.
If you,
It's always his job.
I mean, it's not really,
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna throw her glow stick and be like, "Hey, look at this shiny object over here," and then run the other way as she's distracted by it.
you guys could try to intimidate her, persuade her to shove off. She's kind of drugged up still. But if you guys leave her in Jimenez's hands, he'll take care of it. But you guys won't earn any brownie points. You guys.
I'll say,
let's just kick her to the curb before we get to the fucking the spot.
No.
This is your spot. And get going.
I'm gonna roll streetwise to see if I know a decent like hangout level, a hotel to put her in.
Okay.
Leave her there. Yeah, let me do that.
Roll your streetwise.
Okay, cool.
Did we cover your streetwise skill? Because that would be actually.
I-
You're not a
I
fixer.
put it in already.
So you're not a fixer. You'd have to.
I'm not a fixer. I'm not a fixer, but I have streetwise though because it's pretty typical to have to, find jobs and stuff.
Okay, so you have 19 points for pickup skills. How many did you use on first aid?
First aid. Hold on a second. Let me see what that was. First aid is 4.
Okay, so you have 15 left.
Okay, but I have I changed the stats, so I've got a total of 20 pickup skills.
Okay. Wait.
So
I thought you were gonna tell me that you were short before you changed the stats.
Huh. Oh, I just changed a couple. I just put a couple in it. One more point in intelligence is all it was.
No.
But I wasn't sure.
Yeah. No. Because it's already balanced. I wanted you to count the character points before you did that because they should be 70. If they're not, let me know.
Oh, okay. I took off points from tech to put into intelligence.
Yeah. No. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to do all this now, or are you going to do it outside of the game?
I set up the characters so it was already balanced. So I mean, you can probably do it now. I don't know. It's up to you. Anyway,
Okay.
So yeah, let's probably keep it the way it was, unless you
Okay.
ask me first. Um,
Okay.
sorry not to
Okay.
be very clear about that.
Okay. So you don't want me to move the stats? Okay. I can move them back.
Yeah, only if it's less than 70. That would be the only reason.
Oh, okay. I see. Hmm. Cool. I thought it was just if you wanted to.
No. Sorry not to be
Yeah.
clear on that. Okay, so
It's all right.
you spent 4 on first aid, which leaves 15. How much are you gonna spend on street? I guess it would be streetwise, not street deal.
Streetwise. Yeah, that's right. Streetwise, we'll have 6.
Okay. 4 and 6. That leaves 9 left. Pick up skills. Now you keep in mind that you have to use all 40 career skills on your 10 career skills.
Right. Yeah, I know that. It'll take a while to put all these out, but let's go ahead. We can go ahead and roll streetwise though.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on a second. Roll streetwise. Here we go. 19.
All right.
Angus is our new fixer.
All right. So here's the thing, Angus. She's still pretty clingy. She's like, "Don't leave me here." You know, she basically won't let you leave. So you're probably gonna have to spend some time there in order to like keep her quiet. You might be able to talk I Spy into staying there.
With this, like, is this kind of like a little bit like, not exactly a speakeasy type of thing, but it's kind of like, a hangout type of hotel where I might know one person. Do you think the person there would be able to do that, take care of that part?
Well, the thing is, I mean, most of these hotels are pretty high end. They're like 200 ebb a night at least.
Oh, really?
Um,
I was
yeah.
thinking.
You might just be able to like run a persuasion fast talk on her.
Mhm. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll say, look, I gotta take care of my boss. You know him. You know what kind of person he is. He's a high maintenance. So you stay here. I take care of him. We'll take care of you later.
I think you have
The people
intimidation
here-
skills that you could also use too.
What was that?
I think you also have intimidation skills that you could use too.
Oh yeah, I didn't put the points in that yet. But
Oh, I think that's a career skill for you, isn't it?
Yeah, and he has a level 6 in intimidation.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's the move. I mean, as long as you're cool is pretty high. I'm pretty sure that's the move, though.
Okay. In that case, I don't even know what to say.
Actually, his cool is pretty low. It's only a 4.
Ah,
His cool is low. Really? Okay. All right. Yeah, that's not the thing to do then. Yeah, it's not.
does that give you a base 10?
No, I think I'm sticking with persuasion. Like I said before, I gotta take. You know who I use? He's high maintenance. You like him. I gotta take care of him too. He needs a lot of people to take care of him. You stay here. I know these people. They're good people. They take care of you until you get better tomorrow. Something like that.
Well, even your I guess, how many skill points are you putting into persuasion fast talk? Because you don't have a whole lot left. You got 9 left.
I was gonna put. Let's see. I was gonna put 4.
So if you put 4 into there, that only leaves you with 5 more pickup skills, and then your empathy is probably gonna suffer because we haven't discussed what your cybernetics are gonna take away from that. I would imagine that you'd probably have an empathy of 6 after you take away the cybernetics.
Probably.
And so then your 6 plus 4 is still only gonna be 10.
Same as the intimidation. Right. Let me roll it. Hold on a second. Maybe you can subtract.
You got luck, maybe. Do you have luck in your as a skill? I mean,
Yeah. I got some luck. Yeah.
He has a luck of 3.
Luck of 3? Because you put 5 when I saw it.
Okay, yeah, I adjusted it up to 5 then. I'm looking at the original stats before I adjusted it. So if it's
I think you also adjusted the cool some when I opened up the character sheet. It was more than that.
okay, so then you're right. You probably have a base 12 if you use cool with intimidation.
Dude, you can't stay with this guy. He's too. I mean, I mean, you know, we're gonna actually have to just kick your ass if you stay with this guy tonight because I got a job to do, and he has a job to do, and there's too many people in this.
All right, make your intimidation roll. Base 12, 1d10. Awesome. Okay, so she's still pretty clingy. She's like, no, basically starts crying, but she's pretty drugged out. You might be able to still, just ditch her there. If you
I'm gonna ditch her.
use a hide evade.
I mean, we could also could I do a last ditch effort in like connecting with her on a social level and like.
You could
Hey,
could
girl,
seduce her and you could try
I
to.
don't want to seduce her. That's kind of an offensive assumption, Snow. That
I mean, I'm just saying, like if you wanted to try that, you could, since you're super good at it.
What is this fucking Groundhog Day? You just came out of one hole.
Maybe I just want to like persuasion fast talk this person and not seduce them.
Yeah, that's fine. It's still going to be a little bit more difficult than what you guys are doing.
All right. I still have I think 4 luck, so I'm gonna use -2 here. I'll use 2 luck.
Yeah, she's super clingy, guys. It's
I'll tell her, hey, yo, you don't need to. It's cool, girl. Like, hey.
So you get in the hotel. She's like, "Don't leave me." Seems like she leaves the hotel if you guys try to walk out the door, and then you guys try to push her back in the room, and then she's like, leaves when you try to leave.
Well, it seems like she needs another Dickens, so I'm gonna do another seduction. Try to calm that pussy.
I just want to make sure you know that this is a different person.
I'm gonna like look at her and say, I'm getting really pissed off at this point. I'm gonna look at her and say, you do remember where we took you guys, where we found you, right?
I would like to use the last of my seduction and the last of my luck to seduce her.
She's convinced that she'll be killed if you leave her alone.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would probably say that's probably why she doesn't want us to leave her alone. Like the rest of like besides that everybody wanted to kill her, the rest of the folks that escaped from that spot pretty much got popped or killed. So that's probably why. I mean, anybody have any dope? I've got a stim, but that's not going to do anybody any good.
No, it's fine. Let me just talk to her. Let me tell her. Here, I'll use the rest of my seduction.
All right. You know what? Wes is going to stay the night with her.
You know what? I'm gonna call up the corpo guy, and I'm gonna say, would it be too much trouble if we just keep her around? Because like she was the only survivor of that deal that we just went through.
Oh, you're gonna make a phone call?
We're gonna cuddle. We're gonna cuddle for the night.
It's like 2 a.m. right now.
I mean, somebody's gonna kill her eventually. So what do you say we keep her around for a while?
What? I'm not talking about killing anybody. I just want to cuddle her.
She doesn't want to cuddle. She's too freaked out. She's like, no, get away.
Well, I'm gonna bring out a gun to her head and say, cuddle me, or.
Oh my God. Okay, Wes is finished for the night, guys.
No, Wes.
He has turned into Uncle Creepy Fingers.
I don't actually do that. I'm joking.
And I grapple Wes. Stop! Wes, I have come and I'm not afraid to use it. If you don't.
After my orange pistol.
I surrender my bright orange plastic pistol.
My bright orange dildo. I mean pistol. I mean.
Oh my god.
All right. All right. So what? Are we like fucking? Are we hunkered with this fucking albatross or what?
Kinda until like someone can like shove her off, but you guys aren't very good at this apparently.
All right. I'll kill her. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
It takes several hours for you guys to convince her that no one's coming for her.
It's not really worth it. She's not Maybelline. She's not made for it.
So what did the corpo guy tell me, by the way, when I asked about what to do with her? Like, is he a character? Is he a PC?
Add a 1d10 to your 3 luck, and we'll see if you get him on the phone or not. It's 2 a.m. It's not likely he's going to pick up, but we'll see.
He's an NPC.
Oh, okay. Luck is 5, and then, let's see.
Add
Okay,
1d10.
Add 1d10, okay. So 5 roll, so it's like roll d10 plus 5, right?
Correct.
Okay, got it. No, that didn't work. Hold on a second. Different systems every time. Each game is different. There we go. 15.
Perfect. Okay, good.
Ooh, great.
So, he picks up. His, hey, did you find him?
Him? Yeah, I got him. I got a guy. But it's like we rescued a girl during the whole firefight. Because
We rescued a girl? What the fuck? Dude, no girl.
Okay, she's gonna get popped eventually if we leave her though.
I don't care. Get him back here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean he's
GM. Oh my god.
I mean he kind of liked her, but what? I got a question, Jim. How close am I? So he's the one that hired me, right? The corporal is the one that hired me, right?
Of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I mean, he kind of
I'm
liked her.
figuring as long as we don't show up to the hotel with her, we are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
Okay. I got it.
tomorrow morning, when he wakes up from his drug stupor, Jack may not even know who the fuck she is. I doubt that he knows who she is now. I think he was just having like a moment of like
Yeah. I know.
a fit of grandeur when he decided to like come save a damsel in distress that he doesn't even know.
Right. Okay. I'll just say all right, and I'll hang up. That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we'll take care of this.
Okay. So it's still about 2:15 in the morning. You want to probably get him back to the hotel as quickly as possible. It's just that this girl won't keep following. She basically won't leave you guys side, and so you're either gonna have to.
Can I talk I Spy or whatever his name is into like sitting and having an exclusive interview with this gang with the woman that was saved by Jack.
Okay, so
HP.
he's gonna try to negotiate a price. He says, "What's it worth to you guys? A few hundred Eddie?
What's the story worth to you?
How about this? You guys give me 300 Eddie, and I'll stay the night with her."
How about I give you jack shit, but I don't steal your fucking camera?
You can't steal my camera, buddy. It's in my eye.
Yeah, do the math.
He says, "Hey, I'm out of here."
I kill him. Wait, no, I tackle him. I tackle him and I hack his camera.
He has a movement ability of 9. He runs away from you.
You're full of shit, Snow. I'm gonna shoot him. Don't make me shoot him, Snow.
He You guys are in a hotel with lots of cameras.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to persuade this chick if you weren't able to with like an 18. Wait, was that?
Seller.
Say what?
Seller to a game.
Well, I mean, you guys could try to like evade her, you know, and like, you know, force her off the vehicle.
I guess she does. It's not like she knows where the hotel is. Let's just fucking bounce.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just like when we go out, let's just evade. Yeah, I agree. Let's evade because we're pretty professional about stuff like that. Let's just lose her.
So make your athletics checks. You guys are gonna try to bounce out of the room without. Basically, you guys lead her back to the room, and at the last minute, you guys bounce back. And
Reflex skill. I didn't put that in, but it's got to be high.
She's gonna try to chase you guys down the hallway. You guys make it into the stairwell. Make your athletics checks.
Okay.
As long as you guys don't fumble. Probably.
Yeah,
won't.
Toma is literally gonna say out loud, "Cheese it." And I'm gonna use my last 3 luck here.
What's your guys' movement abilities? Each one of you.
Movement is 9 for this character.
Okay.
Oh, fucking critted.
All right.
But I always use the luck when I don't need it.
You always start leaping down 2 flights of stairs at a time.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm just super fast, whereas he made some really cool, like, athletic moves, you know, like flipping and stuff. Yeah.
I see. All right.
No, I just did that like that. I said parkour, and I jumped over the first railing, and then immediately turned around and grabbed onto the next one. So I was already 2 flights of stairs down before you even jumped down the first.
Nice.
Yeah.
Then, you know, I think you guys probably have a good head start on her. You could easily start the vehicle, and even though she might be pounding on the doors as you guys are driving away, I could see that going down.
Yeah.
To Rusty, start the engines quick!
All right, so eventually you guys make it back. It's about 3 a.m. Wes goes in and, you know, gets it on with Tammy Lou. Jack passes out in his room alone. And in the morning, you guys get on the plane, or you guys get on the road, I guess. I don't think you guys get on another plane. Not yet. All right. Well, that was exciting.
We're still in England, right?
Yeah, you're still in England.
We were performing in Birmingham, right?
So, you guys make an awareness notice check, or I'm sorry, make a general education knowledge check. Either one, whichever gives you a better base.
Awareness or general knowledge?
Mm-hmm. All right, so you realize that you had a lot more work to do at this show because there were 4 members of the tour that went missing recently. Apparently, maybe they were being investigated for the possibility that these missing personnel were involved in some gun running to possible insurrectionists. However, there wasn't any evidence. The EC has supported Entropy against the MLA's accusations. Interviewed this morning at his hotel suite, Entropy said, "No, I don't know what happened to them. Perhaps they're appalled by the injustice here and decided to fight. Or perhaps the MLA abducted them as a show of force against freedom-loving youth. You can bet I'll be hiring additional security. Free thinkers, too, not your typical cogs." The 4 tour hands were reported missing by General Manager. You guys are probably the guys that were brought in to replace the missing folks. That's how you guys imagine why you guys got hired on for this gig? Um, you also found out about I Spy has a column on the internet, and he has a short little article titled "What Makes Jack Run." It starts with Jack Entropy seems to live up to his name to those who don't know him well, but the image of a hard-rocking, angry metal axeman screaming in front of frantic crowds does not mesh with the man who is calmly consolidating his diverse stock holdings and settling up for a plush retirement. To understand how Jack Entropy rose from the ashes of a young lad named John Inkerman, we must go back to his childhood in Northern Ireland, where Jack was raised in a slum on the outskirts of Belfast. It goes on. But this kind of clashes with your idea, Turbo, of Jack being this, anti-corpo dude. You start to see the truth that the corpos are kind of running the show here. And a lot of this is about image to make sure that the corpos are still making money.
Jack, you lied to me. Why? I
So-
tore my posters of Jack. No.
So you guys actually don't have a Thursday night show, so you get a day off to recoup, but you do have Friday in Birmingham at the Odeon. So Thursday's a travel day. You guys spend when you guys wake up, and checkout is around 11. You guys get on the road around noon-ish and make your way to Birmingham, where you check into your new hotel and start watching the news a little bit.
Okay. As a side note, can I roll for nightmares?
Oh, of course, yeah.
That's a D10. No nightmares.
All right. So while you guys are in Birmingham, there's a memo that comes through. It basically is a detail that it gives you guys permission to have the tour.
Nice.
The Entropy tour is still on. However, there is this one news article that comes across. Insurrectionists seem to have gained the upper hand in Liverpool, causing the suspension of the planned England-Ireland tunnel project. The MLA flatly stated that the project was not being cancelled, but merely delayed until the insurrectionists were finally defeated. Citing worker safety as a primary consideration in the suspension of work, the sudden loss of revenue in Liverpool, combined with the sudden increase in the unemployed, has caused... that's pretty much as far as you'll listen. But yeah,
That's the construction site, right?
that's the construction site where those drills were meant to be used. All right, and then by the time you guys get to Birmingham, the tour manager tells you guys, okay, guys, due to the problems that we had over the last couple of days with Jack, we've had to cancel Birmingham and London, and we'll be flying cross-channel to Brussels tomorrow. So, all right, guys, just hang tight. So, you guys basically have a day off in Birmingham, but you're advised to lay low because you don't want to have to answer any questions about the tour to any paparazzi that might be hanging around.
Can I get a work day of programming?
Of course. Anything else? Any other special requests?
It's. Can I observe Jack? Fanboy.
No, he pretty much keeps to himself during this time. Also, I think he's trying to patch things up with Tammy Lou.
After Tabilu bangs West.
Yeah.
Don't know, nobody need to know that.
Well, I don't know. It's just West went with Tabilu's.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like, nobody needs to know that. like you might know. Just don't repeat it back to Jack.
How about I ask around Tinker, like, what were they doing at the casino?
Oh, you asked Tinker? Okay, so make an interrogation roll or something like that. Persuade fast talk. Something along those lines. All right. So what do you ask her? How do you communicate or how do you approach her?
First I'm talking shop, like, hey, we have another day off. So
Yeah.
about the other night,
Uh huh.
Smooth.
alright? I guess he's working on some.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what were you doing with Jack? If you don't mind me asking.
We went to the club.
And the triads were, Rex told me he had to fight or had to escort you away from some triad guys.
Oh yeah.
Why was that?
Well, they were pretty intimidating.
What were the reasons?
I guess they were upset at Jack and they thought I had something to do with him.
Mm-hmm. You weren't really like using some kind of technology to cheat at the tables.
What do you mean? You can use human perception here.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay. Does that give you some IP there?
yep.
All right. So you can tell that Tinker's got a secret she doesn't want to share about that particular subject. But if you press her, she's gonna throw Jack under the bus. Say it was his idea.
Yeah, I'm just asking questions here, Tinker. I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions, Tinker.
I mean, what would you do?
I mean,
He's
I am one of.
he's your
I'm
boss.
a big fan.
If he told you
Yeah.
to do something, you'd probably, do it, wouldn't you?
Mayhaps. So I was just thinking that, if it's all Jack's idea, yeah, I guess I can hold you to that. You're just following orders. And then I just go like, good talk, Tinker.
Good talk.
Head back. Head back. And then I tell Rusty and Wes, or Rex, right, Wes doesn't have like an alias, right? Or he would have. Oh yeah. I just go back to the guys and tell them that it was all Jack's idea.
Yeah. right, guys. So you guys are got a day off in Birmingham. You guys can do some shopping if you need to. You gotta be
You
discreet.
gotta get your armor repaired.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We're not yet paid, right?
Not
We
until
don't
the
have
end.
like a allowance.
Not until the end of the week. You gotta do a week's worth of
Okay.
work first. But so
Okay.
far, I mean, so far so good. You guys didn't come back with that chica, so at least Jimenez isn't pissed off at you for having to clean up a mess.
I can spot you some cash for armor repair.
Oh, thanks so. How much would that be? One SP repair, I guess, for each SP.
Or I might just be able to do it.
Oh,
Is armor repair a basic tech repair?
It's that's a good question. I think
I don't have the repair chart up. I can't. I don't think I tabbed it.
I think it is basic tech repair.
Yeah, I might be able to handle it. Let me see.
All right, so if you guys are ready to leave on Thursday evening, you guys fly off to Brussels. I'm sorry, Friday evening.
Yeah, sounds good.
Brussels is the capital of New Europe. It's another rich and comfortable city, although still known as Europe's largest small town. Upscale and clean, it is a model city and boasts of all sorts of high-tech features, including fully automated metro and an AI city management system. Although most Brussels-based EZs live in the EC ecologies that girdle the city, the center is dominated by the EC enclave, a state within a state restricted to pass holders. Even outside the enclave, most people seem to have some connection with power, money, or both. Indiscriminate use of firepower will most likely be crushed firmly and quickly, as the city has a large if discreet force of gendarmes and Interpol. There are some gangs that do exist in this area. The data jackers are some cyber freaks who are typically seen in full-face mask vid screens studded into eye-face plugs, flashing up images from the wearer's subconscious. And then there's the Saxe-Coburg booty revivalists with their 19th century kit and their habit of black spraying victims, alive or dead, to protest past colonialism. The tour hits Brussels late on the 29th of May and unloads their luggage on the penthouse floors of a plush hotel. Sunday after brunch, you guys are summoned by Catherine Clements, the marketing director. With her is Jack and an outrageously dressed middle-aged man, constantly fidgeting and drumming his fingers, one Anton Pontre. Jumping from his chair and pacing back and forth in the small cramped room, he energetically outlines how far Belgium has been influenced by French ideas, such as dream painting, and particularly the spread of graffiti culture. His idea is to have a graffiti painting advertising the tour on the face of one of the city's newest and largest buildings. the still incomplete New Age office building. Here's where he wants you to come in. Jack explains the task. It's to locate a French artist in Brussels called Marcel Revet, engage his services, sneak him into the building to work his magic, and then get him away, all within the next 24 hours. There's one catch. There must be no killing during the break-in, that this is an absolute requirement, as any deaths linked with something as petty as graffiti would make for very bad publicity and defeat the entire purpose. It also might cause the Bureau of Audio Arts to cancel the tour, and we cannot have that. So you guys are given a photo of Revet and the address of his favorite haunt, the Jaded Flower, as well as 1,000 Eddie with which to hire him. Revet does not have a permanent address. It's given to you on a cred chip, by the way. You guys aren't given cash. So there's a cred chip for 100 Eddie with a PIN number. So, you basically can give him the PIN number and the cred chip to hire him. Revet does not have a permanent address, so you'll have to do the best you can. Special equipment might be available from Tinker and the tour's tech section. You might have to use a persuade or a resources roll. If Revet declines or asks for more money, Clemence advises you to mention her name and to remind him of a certain episode in the Bahamas a couple years ago. It might persuade him more. That should do the trick. If you ask for more information, you will have to roll a persuade fast talk or maybe some other kind of empathy type skill roll to get Clements to open up more about this. But you can ask questions if you want.
So this is like an extra side job, right? Just to get the concert going. A little bit more publicity.
Clement says that the work is what you were hired for, so get your lines in order.
Mm-hmm.
She has her own work to do. This is what you've been hired to do.
Okay.
We're just like the general handle it guys.
Yeah. Also, if you guys get caught, the tour will not be able to officially shield you from the full force of the law. We can't take any official responsibility for anything that you guys are doing.
It's back at you. Okay.
All right. So the place, the Jaded Flower, you could probably do some research about that. Library search or education skill check could help. Maybe streetwise.
Streetwise. I'll roll streetwise.
If you wanted to check on or do some research on Marcel Revet, you could use library search or streetwise as well. General education might also help.
I rolled streetwise.
Alright, so streetwise doesn't give you a whole lot of understanding of what this place is about. You get the impression that it's a club, but that's about it. It probably has a as you've been aware so far, at most of the clubs you've been to in Europe, it probably has a dress code. Which I think for men means suit, jacket, and tie.
Do we have like an expense account for this?
No, but I think you already have a suit and jacket and a tie, so you should be
Okay, cool.
okay.
And this has
You're the only one that's styled up.
Dude, hey, yeah, that's right. I'm a security guard. I'm personal security guard. Definitely styled up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
but us is edge runner. Well, no man leather.
All right, so Toma, you find out that that the Jaded Flower is listed in the tourism database. It's a nightclub near the the EC Enclave, which is typically popular with the young golden kids and students. It's also a known hangout for the Radical Art Set. The food is apparently very good. The entertainment is first class. Jacket and tie are required for men, and yeah, that's about all you find.
Yeah, we may need to, up our drip if we want to get into these spots. It's a pretty high class area.
Mm. Would the tour have like costume department? Or I guess that'll be only for Jack.
You could talk to Tinker, maybe, get her to help you out with something. What are you looking for?
Maybe like the dress code at least help with that.
Oh, you could probably purchase some new clothes in one of the hotels, or maybe even at the airport lobby. I'm sure that there's a few places you could have purchased clothes while you were in town in Birmingham, or even before you got summoned, in Brussels, you had a day. So it depends on what kind of style you're going for. Make a streetwise check and see what kind of discount you might be able to find. All right, so if you find some sale items, I'll say that you can find like a high-end suit for 20% off.
I go to the guys. Vampires. I mean, I guess everyone will be buying from this shop, the Turbo Palm.
So,
Our clothes.
so for high fashion, you're looking at 160 Eddie, and for pants, you're looking at maybe 80. So if you can get 20% off of that for suit and pants, it's gonna run you about 240. So yeah, you could probably get it for 200.
I go back to the guys so we can suit up properly.
Yeah, if anybody else needs a jacket and tie, they can suit up for 200. Because Turbo shows you where to go. They throw in the tie for free.
Oh, yay. Does this stuff have like any SP at all?
No.
Okay.
We can have like a for background.
I mean, your shoes aren't that great. I mean, if you really wanted to get a better bonus on your dress code, wardrobe and style, you'd probably need to spend a little bit more. But you can make a skill check with wardrobe and style, see if you can put it together all right. All right, not bad, not bad. Could use a little work, but I think it passes.
It's very awkward for him because it's a suit and tie.
Yeah, I don't think you have a belt on either. You could use a belt.
What are you? Are you the salesman?
Let's use something like
I'll give you a plus one for new belt and a plus one for new shoes.
Okay. How much would that be?
So I mean, if you want to get the high end shoes, it's gonna be like another 80. Um, if you wanted to get a high end belt, it's gonna be probably a good 50 or 60.
My tab for total is getting higher.
But then you'll have like this high end outfit,
No.
It'll give you a plus two to your wardrobe and style check.
Things I do for my job. I don't know. And it's fine. I'll deal with.
All right.
I'm just using my nomad belt. My nomad belt buckle.
Yeah, I get it.
Avocado. Avocado. There's a big avocado buckle.
That's funny. All right, good. All right, so I think let's see here.
All right, so what are we talking about? What's the deal?
You did a library search or no, you did general education. Okay. So you found out some information about the New Age office building, that it was due to be open 2 months ago, but that all construction work has been stopped by a labor dispute. The site is now deserted, although guarded, and the right contracts or means might obtain the copy to the plans, although you could also just go scope it out. You might even try a data run against the fortress to see if you can pull up the plans that way.
That would be really useful if you could do that.
That's right.
All right.
Something to check out the cyber smiley data fortress.
Pardon me?
Y'all want to do that this session?
I don't see why not. It's up to you.
Okay. Well, real quick, I just want to get a suit vest, pants, and tie for Toma.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do the vest tie pants with a dress shirt combo thing, and see what kind of shoes I find.
You're gonna need a jacket if you want to get into these clubs.
Oh, okay. Well, then just mark it up as a suit tie and pants or whatever.
So that's 200 Eddie. For the same
And
deal.
then what's the deal on shoes?
So if you want to get high-end shoes, it's going to be 80. If you want to get a high-end belt to go with that, that's going to be 50 or 60, depending on your streetwise check. If you get a deal, maybe you can get a little under.
All right, let me see what I can get. Hold on. I want to see what I could find. If I can just find like a belt and some wingtip shoes in like a vintage shop or something.
Sure.
I've got one last point of luck that I'll put on here.
All right.
$15.
All right. So typically 140. Bring it down to 120 for the two items. Very high-end stuff. On sale.
Was it originally 130?
Oh, 140.
All right. So what's that bring up the total?
320.
You only live once.
Yeah, that was a special. And you're not able to share that with anybody else.
All right. Can we make the belt to suspenders and call it a deal?
What you? No, suspenders are a new role.
You want me to make a new roll for suspenders? What do I got to roll?
Well, they're not exactly
streetwise for suspenders.
Yeah, they're not exactly popular around here. Yeah, you don't find any.
I'm gonna cut up the belt and make suspenders. You know that, right?
It's fine. Yeah, do your wardrobe and style. Make a wardrobe and style check for that.
So what does the suit afford me for wardrobe and style, or
You get a +2.
or is it?
If you spent the full 320 on your outfit, you got your wingtips and your belt, suit and basically suit and tie, jacket and pants, nice shirt. That's 320 right there.
Okay, and that means that I'll put.
You get a +2 on your wardrobe and style check.
Okay, cool.
All right. Anybody else want to go shopping?
I'm assuming I've already got pretty decent black suit, so
Yeah,
I'll just wear that one.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
All right. No sooner do the characters set foot on the streets of Brussels than you are stopped by a well-marked Belgian police car. 3 officers get out and flank a woman in a trench coat who walks up to you with the attitude and armament of a police that the police should deter any characters from getting too close. She very confidently approaches you and states, "My name is not important, but my badge is." She flips open her wallet, displaying an Interpol badge, then puts it away. You notice that she wastes no motions in doing so. "We know who you are, and we regard what happened in England as a crime. But do not think Entropy's drones can behave here as they did last year. Understand?"
GM, do I know what she's talking about?
I don't think you do. But she
Okay.
wants you to respond to her.
Okay, we'll do. I just nodded and say, police are our friends. Yeah. Yeah.
What else? Do you guys respond to this in any way? Did she just ignore her or what?
Yeah, no, I say, yeah, you have our full compliance, we're doing a job here, that's all.
Okay. What about you, Toma? What about you, Turbo?
Turbo's just eating kibble chip.
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about.
Eating kibble chips. Okay. All right. She says, "Show me your provisional alien cards. Let's see them."
Do we have such things?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we do. I think. Oh wait. Well, I don't know. I forget who I'm talking to. You might be native.
No, he has one too.
Oh, okay.
Show them cards.
Yeah, I'll flip out my documents. I'll whip out my documents.
All right. So they the different officers they glance over your documents, make sure that they look like you, and hand them back to you. Then they depart with barely a bonjour. That was weird.
Yeah, I just sort of wrinkled my lower lip and look around at you guys and say, okay.
I mean, if I had to guess, I would say what happened the other night is probably not that odd of an occurrence.
Well, you do have the address to the Jaded Flower. You could go check it out. You only have 24 hours really to get this shit rolling.
Oof. I guess we get in the van and go there.
Well, we can save that for next time, or you guys can keep going. What do you guys think? It's getting on a little late.
I mean, it's a little late for me, and I know Wes is already.
Wes is already out. Yeah.
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 All right,
I
good.
think
So,
we did, man.
so we'll start it up with you guys approaching the Jaded Flower to look for your man. Having already had a little bit of an interchange with Interpol, who seem to be watching your every move, we want to make sure that you know that.
Why is Interpol always on our ass?
Well, at least she's good looking, you know.
For all we know, it's Clouseau in a fucking mask. Clue again. Everybody.
No, he's up on the orbital space station. He's too good for this place.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is exactly about the time that he would be up in. At least about now. Yeah. It's Clue's daughter. All right. Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe we'll try some hackery fuckery next time. If you guys want me to check out this spot, you might have to remind me next time why. I mean, I maybe forgot to take notes this time, but yeah. Otherwise, yeah, we'll just keep on our fucking toes. I couldn't find the difficulty chart or repairs, but I'm imagining it's like a simple repair for Turbo's helmet. Was that the only thing that needed to be repaired for your armor, Turbo?
Well, actually, my torso armor and also my
Well,
left pant, like
Tinker's got all the tools you would need, so you could go ahead and make your repair check. It would be a difficult roll to make repairs to it. It might be better just to scrap it and get a new one.
Well, I mean, let's see. Is that we said that's basic tech to make that repair?
Well, it'd be a very difficult repair check, 25.
oh, it's
Very-
fine.
Yes, very difficult.
Yeah, I'd have to roll a 9. I mean, the worst that happens is I fumble.
Eh.
You want me to try and fix anything, or you want me to leave it?
Let's leave it. It's fine. Maybe we can pick up some armor as we go.
All right.
All right, guys. Good game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
All right, good game, guys. Yeah.
We'll see you guys next
Yeah.
Friday. Or actually, next Friday we're going to be off. But we'll be on the next Friday following.
Cool. I made a few changes to the character sheet, but I'm going to have to work on it some more. Maybe I need to get back online with you about some questions because I wasn't sure how many things I can change on it.
Yeah, well, the
so,
stats-
we can talk later.
The stats are going to have to stay the same, unfortunately. But I've already made some changes to the stats from in the book. I will give you a list of the current skills, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Okay, because okay, all right, we'll go from there then. Yeah, because I think probably there's a couple skills I need to add for martial arts, especially because I think he needs. But anyway, we can discuss whether that's something you can do.
Yeah, because he may already be maxed out in other skills in that regard. So I'll tell you real briefly what skills he has, and if you want to write these down, that might be the fastest way
Okay.
to get this information. Otherwise, you might have to wait till tomorrow. He has
Okay.
combat sense of level 6,
Mm-hmm.
intimidate level 6.
Mm-hmm.
Streetwise, I know you wanted to have him be a level 6, but it started out at a level 5. So we can discuss that. Human perception level 4, leadership 6, awareness 6, education 4. So some of these, probably going to be part of his life path. But anyway, athletics 2. So if it ends up spending all of your remaining pickup skills, for instance, some of these might be part of his life path. So drive 6, handgun 6. He has taekwondo of 6. So there's your martial arts. Melee 4, and interrogate 4. A lot of those are part of your career skill package too. He's got cyberware, interface plugs, a weapon link, which means he also has a neural-aware processor.
Okay, yeah.
He has Sandevistan speedware, which gives him a bonus to his reflex, but he has to turn it on. He also has cyber optic in one eye with 4 options. The first one is image enhancement. The second one is a targeting scope. He has low light option enabled, and also teleoptics. He's got a 9mm smart pistol. He has armor jack and cell phone and 2 smoke grenades. He's also got a Militech taser. It doesn't work for shit.
Dude, yeah, fuck tasers, dude.
Really? Okay.
Sell that shit and buy another smoke grenade.
So yeah, is all this set or can it be changed?
No, that's what he starts out with. Yeah.
So that's his 40. Is that all his 40 points plus his
I
18 or whatever pickup skills?
I haven't figured that out yet. But,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I didn't add up any of it to try and see what it was.
I haven't either yet. But we'll move from there.
But yeah, I mean, because basically you should have like 58 skill points total.
More or less.
Okay, I gotta go, guys. I gotta drive my wife to the hospital, so I gotta get out of here.
Oh crap.
The shit? Alright, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll see you around.
I hope that goes
Go.
well.
Alright,
Bye.
later.
Later. Have a good night.
Alright, man. I'll catch you later, man.
Take care.
Alright, see ya.
Bye.